That warfare, boy.
I won. I got talking to the side of the mic.
My soldiers take ground. Chill out, tell them stand there. Look at that slow. Take ground, take ground, take ground. No one ain't a movie. We doing Thanksgiving next week, though. You know what I'm saying? It's all good, though. Let's skip it for this. Skip it. Okay. And then do it next week. We're going to skip the Thanksgiving topic. You can either like an hourglass and no excuse. Scared of who? You got your gun, then bullet. Move slow. Nigga, cool down.
You ain't lying.
Man, it's a whole bunch of flies, right?
Fucking gnats. Go see the doctor.
All on his ass. It's all about that warfare, boy. Yeah. Let's get it, man. One West Radio, man. You know what it is. I'm Captain Dolph. To my left, I got Captain Quan.
What's happening?
To my right, I got Officer One, man.
Slum.
Fresh from Vegas, man. How was y'all Vegas trip?
Man, shit, busy.
Busy? How was your shit?
Man, that drive is brutal.
Man, you feel me? I had a great time.
I actually enjoyed the drive.
Yeah, I stayed till Tuesday. I was having an excellent time.
Yeah, man.
I was having a great time, but I didn't want to leave.
Nah, real talk.
Man. Yeah, I didn't want to leave, man. Shit's too fun.
Yeah.
Seeing all the brothers, man. Seeing the generals. Seeing all the sisters from all the town. Had an excellent time, man. Y'all got any Vegas stories you want to share?
I mean, shit.
Or what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas?
Fuck no. We in the truth. We speak on our shit.
All the bread stays in Vegas. That's
you damn right. Them niggas is licked this for real. But nah, man. Vegas was to wild. It was definitely a good event to see brothers and sisters. You know what I mean? What I appreciated about it as much as I got to hang out with brothers I normally wouldn't used to hanging out with, and that helped build our bonds. You know what I'm saying? Like that whole weekend, cause Akai Mod in DC is my nigga now. Like he been my nigga, but he my nigga. You know what I mean? Like.
My bigger nigga.
You know what I'm saying? The Quam, you know what I'm saying? Just brothers, you know, you really get to that's the importance of these events, like the jail become even more one. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I really got from it. You know what I'm saying? Other than just seeing the normal faces that, you know, is locked in and shit like you is, you feel me? So that was my experience. Plus I got to see some cool shit. You know, I was rolling with some of them heavy hitters. So, but other than that, man, I fully enjoyed myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Can't wait to the next run. I'm gonna try to pull up in everybody else's city. You know what I mean? And hopefully I can share the same. They can share the same experience about me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, I had a good time. Our brothers is funny as hell, man. I'll tell you that much. See y'all in Florida. You know what I mean? See y'all in Florida.
Have the dice ready.
Oh yeah, the dice got to be ready. There's a team of dice niggas in ISUBK. It's about 75 of them.
Mm-hmm.
They like that dice. Anyways, we're gonna get right into it. You want to bring something out there, boy? You 12?
I'm 12, sir.
I mean, shit, man, young Dolph, man. You see that boy Dolph?
My man Adolph, man.
Damn,
I listen, like
it's just cold. Like just set aside all the rapping shit, right? Like, just like getting killed. Don't get me wrong. Judgment is judgment for sure for anybody. You know what I'm saying? Can I get a precept, man? Can I get Ezekiel 11:33? Mm-hmm. And it's like this, man. Like whoever killed them, you gonna get dealt with too. You die, you live a life of sin. The Lord gonna kill you too. But it's like, damn, man. Like you got kids. Like, how do you feel? In my mind, it's so unnatural to murder somebody. Like war is one thing. You go in a war, like in a battle, that's one thing. But to murder somebody because of some beef, you get what I'm saying, or whatever you're trying to do. They got one cat already, supposedly. Yeah. But to murder somebody, you got children, little children. Now they don't ever get to see their father. Yeah. His wife don't ever get to see her husband. You know what I'm saying? Like you get these things, you're like, damn, it's a horrible thing.
Situation.
Tragedy.
Like the whole situation, man, should teach you. You know what I'm saying, to really prioritize your life, man. It's very unfortunate that brother had to die like that. I mean, it happens when you glorify the lifestyle, you know what I mean? Happens when you put yourselves in that situation. But, you know what I mean, it's living in America. You know what I mean? It's in my mind, it's the following behind their God, which is Tupac, because that's how he died.
Sure.
Following behind Biggie, because that's how he died. All these greats are on the wall because death met them being a rapper. Like it's a scary thing to be a rapper these days now. Like you should question that because the Lord is judging them.
I mean, I think it's cold on this sense. Like you talking about. I seen someone say, people like, why he moving like that? And he moving by himself. He ain't moving militant. Like, listen, man, it don't matter how you move. How you move, how well you move. You could have had 20 brothers around there. You feel me? It don't matter. If the Lord wants you, he gonna get you. You get what I'm saying? You got that precept from me?
Did you want 33 and 11?
Yeah, it's 33 and 11.
Yeah,
kind.
Like I said, 11:33.
No sweat. Ezekiel 33 and 11.
Mm-hmm.
Saying to them, as I live, saith the Lord power, I have no pleasure in the death of the wicked.
Right. The Lord don't have pleasure in putting brothers to death, man. Oh. That ain't his thing. He don't want to kill brothers and sisters, man. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't want to do it, but go ahead.
But that the wicked turn from his way.
The wicked what?
Turn from his way.
Wicked what?
Turn from his way.
Go ahead.
And live.
And what?
And live.
That's the thing, man. If we just turn from our wicked ways, man, we could live. We don't have to die out here. In Timothy's the 6th chapter, it talks about they think godliness is gain. You getting all this money, that's godliness. You get what I'm saying? Matter of fact, you put that for me, so I don't have to paraphrase it. Put that for me real quick. Just give you a couple of precepts on this thing, man. You want protection from the Lord? Come and serve God. You don't got to worry about looking over your back. Somebody they pulling up. He getting some cookies.
Man, favorite spot.
He buying cookies.
Like that's but like.
Just think about this though, Kron.
Sir.
You thinking you safe to go buy some cookies?
Man,
he in a Corvette, going to go buy some cookies to go to his mom's crib, and brothers seen him pull up on him, and he's buying cookies. Like, and they shoot him down. Hey, like they shoot. I don't know how many times he got shot, but they had a little Draco.
Oh yeah, they gunned him down in his military Corvette. But I hear you, but I gotta play. What's that? That phrase they call devil's advocate, right? Yeah, I mean, you asked for that though. You asked for that. Like you got to be in a rap world. You got quite a few examples. Nipsey Hussle died a couple of years ago because of not having security, being too comfortable. You know what I mean? And that's what happens. These brothers. That's what them drugs do to you too. makes you too comfortable. It makes you not aware of your surroundings, which is why the Bible says be sober. I guarantee you he was out on under the influence. And it sucks that I have to say that, but it's the reality of a rapper's lifestyle. This is the type of ways that they move, how they conduct themselves, and these are the circumstances that happen. And not to mention, you know what I'm saying, when you think about the situation, I gotta quote my man Boosie, man. He said it the best. Most rappers die in their own city, man. Most rappers die in a city that they think that they the best in. He went back home and he met his fate, like Nipsey, like Chinks, like the dude from Run DMC, like every other brother that, you know what I mean, that was in that world. You know what I mean? He died where he came up. You know what I mean? It's unfortunate. Like the Lord said, he don't get pleasure in that. And we not, and it's a sad situation. That's number one. Like, it's sad, man. It's a sad situation that a brother can't go buy some goddamn cookies. He can't even walk into the store to go have his favorite cookies without getting his head knocked off. That's what and it's the cold part. These brothers think that they think they did something. They think that they got one up now. That's something that they gonna wear as a jacket, like, yeah, I got Dolph. Man, that shit is crazy. We gotta wake up to reality, man.
Yeah, you got Dolph in prison forever.
Man.
But you got Dolph though.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's gonna be his jacket. He gonna wear that as a badge of armor.
Right.
I mean, until somebody put him in the dirt.
Right.
He gonna be food for the worms.
You got that?
Come on.
Go ahead.
This is the book of 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 6. But godliness with contentment is great gain.
Read one verse ever hard anyway.
Go ahead. 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 5. Perverse disputings of men of corrupt minds and destitute of the truth.
They destitute of the truth. Go ahead.
Supposing that gain is godliness.
They suppose having money is godliness. They think that is the godliness and things, right?
Real talk,
having the money, having all the whips and whatever the hell else you got. They think that's from God. Go ahead.
From such, withdraw thyself.
You got to withdraw yourself from them type of thoughts and those things. Go ahead.
But godliness with contentment.
But godliness with what?
Contentment.
But being content with what the Lord gave you. Go ahead.
Is great gain.
That's a great gain. Keep going.
For verse 7. For we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out.
Man,
you understand? Like that's the life we need. We need to be content in serving the Lord, and the things He gave us is everything we need, right? Because what is He giving us more than anything? Protection.
Yeah.
Like seriously, you want all the money in the world. What money can buy you protection from the Lord?
Man, the Egyptians started.
You know what I'm saying? Money can't get you. Money can't get you. You know, a healthy child or whatever.
Nope.
Money can't get you all the things you think you need, but God's protection can, though. God's protection get you all these things. You understand? You worried about money. I need security.
Man, that's so heavy though.
You understand? Go ahead.
That's so fact, sir. Like, and you sit back and you think, what are those millions of dollars truly worth now? Nothing.
Man.
Like, what are those millions of what's gonna happen if he was smart enough? His kids and his family get it. If he was smart enough.
Right.
But now if not, it's going right back to the state of California to be washed and recycled to the next brother that's going to try to live the same lifestyle, try to push the neighborhood and the drugs and the explicit derogatory ways of exploiting our people to be the next Dolph, to be the next Nipsey Hussle, to be the next whoever. You know what I mean? Like what you said is so heavy. Like you gain nothing. Like we really think we can take that shit with us. We really think that, and we gotta wake up, man. Like being content is to be humble. Is to say, listen, man, this is what the Lord gave me, and I'm appreciative, man. Because there's people out there that's in worse conditions than me, but He looking out for me. My kids is like, what's wrong? When did it not become cool to know your wife is straight or wives? Your kids is safe. You got food on the table, and you can, you can go to sleep on a bed at night. When did that stop being cool?
Shit.
That shit crazy to me, man.
Any more?
That's it on that one, sir.
I mean, it's irrelevant to say, but I wouldn't say I was like the biggest Dolph fan. I stopped listening to Dolph like probably 2017 or something like that.
I've been listening to him. He had that Dumb and Dumber. That shit was slapping.
Yeah, I mean, I was fucking with them with the
R&B. I ain't gonna
bulletproof
front.
shit. But you know what I mean? Like, it's just a sad situation. He got killed at 2 p.m. Eastern time.
In the daytime.
Like, Jesus.
Like,
how
that's
bad,
crazy.
you know what I mean? How bad you want to get the cat?
Huh.
2 p.m.?
Look, broad daylight though. That's the theme though. Everybody can get it anytime. Look, but that's the Lord. Anytime. You don't think people gonna have the courage to do it in the daytime? Believe it. This is the example. You can't even go into the grocery. You can't even go to get some cookies. Next, you can't go to Starbucks.
Can I be a conspiracy theorist for a second?
Man, I was just about to say that.
What you gonna say? Go ahead.
I was about to say, how you feel about the whole conspiracy theory? If you
the Empire Record shit.
Nah, the eye and the pentagram promotion.
Oh, you going there with it?
That's what they saying.
Okay, nah,
Yeah.
that's always in the music industry, right?
You going to Empire shit?
Nah, I seen that distribution dude, and
Yeah.
they put an insurance claim. I seen that.
Yeah,
But what I'm talking about is Yo Gotti about to drop.
He has to.
No, he already has his album about to drop in like I think a couple days, like next week or something.
Oh yeah,
CM10, crack cocaine music. Like that's his number one enemy.
Yeah.
Listen,
Memphis.
I would
That's
listen.
crazy.
This is just my theory. This is not fact. This is just conspiracy, carnalism, right?
It has something to do with that
Listen,
shit.
Hell yes.
Nah, real talk.
Come on, hired hitters.
But look,
to drive up music sales.
But look, check this out though,
Come
right?
on, bro.
But look,
Come
I
on.
believe it to this extent, right?
Go ahead.
Because they hit Yo Gotti's mother's restaurant.
Nah,
No,
that was fake.
That was- they
They
hit
said that was a rumor.
So that was a rumor. They didn't hit it. Okay,
they
so
hit Black Youngster's grandma house though.
oh yeah, he did get hit. Him and
Yeah.
Dolph was like this too.
I thought they
No,
he's
they
on the other
beef.
side.
They beef.
They on the other side. He with Gotti.
He is with Gotti. He is with
Moneybagg
Gotti. You're
Yo.
right. Who's the one that fucks with
Key Glock.
Key Glock.
That's the other one. Okay,
That's his cousin.
I got it now.
That-
And
but
Key Glock got some. Yeah,
That's
got
what
you,
I was
yeah.
thinking though. I was like, listen, Yo Gotti about to drop cocaine music. I mean, I don't know. It's irrelevant. It's carnalism. I'm just talking like that because I like that type of music and shit like that. I've been like a Yo Gotti fan.
I've been a Yo Gotti fan
But-
for a minute too,
but yeah, so
I've been a Dolph fan though. Dolph is hard. So like he was,
Dolph was hard for sure.
but he went a little inconsistent.
100 shots.
100 shots.
That was one of my favorites. But anyways, it's just it's a
South
tragedy nonetheless.
Yeah.
And like brothers dying, and especially like as you get older, I remember like when dying was like it wasn't cool. It was never cool, but it was just like, oh damn, like he dead. Like it wasn't such a tragedy when he was like, I don't know, when I was
15,
younger.
16.
When I was younger, it didn't seem. But now as I get older, it's so much of a tragedy.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like, damn, bruh.
Yeah.
Like, he was only 36.
36 years old, sir.
Because when you go on your social media, that's all you're gonna see
Oh yeah.
for the next 2-3 days. Just
Yeah.
Dolph, Dolph.
But like it's just like seeing what's the sister name that died?
Recently,
Breonna Taylor, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, Taylor.
Like seeing her pictures, like that was sad as hell, man.
Okay.
Like seeing Ahmaud Arbery, right?
Yep.
The trials. I've been watching the trial like a month.
Man.
That thing been going crazy. You go, the lawyers and stuff that's cross examining, doing the examinations or put them on the testifying. Like that thing
Put him
been
on the
crazy.
witness stand.
Witness stand, so like
Mhm.
that thing been crazy. But Ahmaud Arbery seeing pictures of him, and they was talking about how he was, 5'10", 160. He looked like a running back in the NFL, and they was threatened for their life. You should hear these cats.
Nah, real talk.
So I'm like, damn, seeing the pictures of him, like he don't even look threatening.
Nope.
He looked like a good guy.
Yep.
He got his pictures of him graduating, picture with his family. They got loving pictures of him.
Mhm.
So it's like, the hell's your problem?
yeah.
So you seeing all these pictures of people dead, it's like, damn, man, such a tragedy.
yeah.
One thing Jeremiah Muhammad said, like, listen, you're next.
No, real talk.
You're
Yeah.
next. If you don't repent, it's you're next. You no need to be sad for them. You about to be sad for you in a second.
No, real talk, and it's gonna be deserved because we've become accustomed to thinking this is normal. We've normalized us being dead. Like we've become another hashtag, and that's all we've been looking for. It's like chasing for likes. We're chasing for the next thing to talk about. That joint is crazy to me, man.
Crazy.
Go ahead, though. You want to move on?
I had a precept.
Go ahead.
To back what you said, you mentioned that how if no matter how many bodyguards or how
Yeah.
militant you move, if the Lord ain't with you, then there is no protection.
Mhm.
But that's one of the benefits of being in the truth is having that protection.
Right.
This Psalms 34:7.
You want me to read it for you?
Oh no, last.
Go ahead.
Okay, I got you.
Go ahead.
Psalm 34:7. The angel of the Lord encampeth around. It's like it's not mean nothing about that, by the way, too. You know what I'm saying? That was
He just like you break it down.
So like, yeah.
Go ahead. No sweat.
Psalm 34:7. The angel of the Lord encampeth round about them that fear him.
That what?
That fear him.
That what?
That fear him.
Go ahead.
And delivereth them.
And man, listen, when you walk in here, the angels are going to protect you because why? You fear God. The scripture says the beginning of wisdom is the fear of the Lord. I'm paraphrasing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that is the thing. You want to be protected. The angels will be with you, but you have to fear the Lord, man. And that's go for any brother in the world. And the brothers in the truth. You're not fearing God consistently all the time. You put your life in jeopardy. You put your life in the balance. You get what I'm saying? Being an ISUPK gives you the tools, the directions, and the guidance to do the right thing. Now it's up to you to live it. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
It's up to you. It's up for you to live it. Putting ISUPK in the title doesn't get you in the kingdom of heaven. Y'all understand that, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is the place where we show you how to get there 100% correct. It's up to you to do 100% correct thing, the right thing all the time. Y'all understand?
Make thy election sure.
Yeah, you got to make it sure. I can't make it sure for you.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody in here can make your election sure for you. You have to make your election sure.
And it's like, if I may too, this is the first time in your life coming into the truth. If you ever step into the truth where you actually get the opportunity to do that, there's nobody here holding you back.
Right.
There's nobody putting any obstacles in your way. The only thing we are doing is giving you the instructions on how to complete the mission.
Okay.
So therefore, the reason why we say it like that is because there is no excuse. Because we can't do it for you, but we're going to give you all the tools to do it. So if you decide not to, then you got to look at yourself in the mirror as not worthy.
Can we switch gears a little bit?
Yeah, when you ready, sir.
I know I want to talk about these slaves in the kingdom of heaven. They want to explain it to the people who don't know, right?
Oh, man, what?
So I guess brother had a question and said, can you explain slaves in the kingdom?
Mm-hmm.
Like, would people have, are we going to have slaves in the kingdom just like how we were slaves? You know what I'm saying? So the answer is yes.
I got a precept for you.
Yeah, give me that precept. Give me the one in where it says the aliens shall be dwell with us. You know what I'm talking about? In Daniel, I believe, right?
Okay.
It's something in Daniel. I think it's in Daniel.
I got one, Isaiah 14.
Yeah,
14.
The one with
2.
the aliens, though. One with the aliens, and then also that we should beat their weapons into plowshares. Give me that one too, if you could.
It's like, can I read this one?
Yeah.
Just let me know if this is on topic.
Go ahead.
Matthew chapter 25, verse 14.
25 and 14. Go ahead.
For the kingdom of heaven is as a man traveling into a far country who called his own servants and delivered them unto his goods.
Mm-hmm. That's an excellent precept.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
go ahead.
This is the description of the kingdom of heaven.
Yeah.
Like, it's all throughout the Bible.
Come on.
If you asking the question, we like Jeremiah Muhammad says it very, 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 very well because we've been taught on the command during Yohana. If we say it, it's in the Bible.
Let me ask you this though.
Please.
Why is it so hard to believe?
You know why?
Well, hold on. Why is it so hard to believe? Like the white man had us as slaves, working in cotton fields and sugarcane fields, right? And breastfeeding your child. You know what I mean? Like, why is it so hard to believe that it's one day gonna happen to you?
Man.
Like, what is? I'm trying to fathom why it's such a mystery.
If I could, it's because we're just niggas.
Yeah,
that's it.
Niggas.
That's the plainest way to say it.
Yeah.
Hey, not can you give me Revelation, please? 13, right?
Yeah, Khan. And it's because we have been beat down so bad to think that we would be on top. It seems foreign. It doesn't. It sounds
like nigga, please.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, what the fuck is this nigga talking about? Like, it sounds fabricated.
Right.
It sounds like a dream because what we've been having to live in reality has been a nightmare.
God.
You know what I mean?
Let's put in precepts.
I don't want con.
Who got it?
Which one you want? Isaiah 14?
I need the aliens one.
I got you. I'm gonna pull that.
Give me what you got.
I got Isaiah 14.
I got the aliens.
Give me that one. I think it's in Daniel, right?
Isaiah 14 and 1.
Mm-hmm.
For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob.
Yeah, hold on. This is good right here. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob. Jacob is who? The 12 tribes of the children of Israel, right? Israel was the father. Jacob was the father of Israel, right? Jacob later became Israel. Israel, so like in that, he had these sons, these 12 sons. Read that part again.
For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob.
Jacob meaning us, the Israelites, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Go ahead.
And will yet choose Israel.
Go ahead.
And set them in their own land.
Uh-huh.
And the strangers.
And the what?
Strangers.
And the what?
Strangers.
We're going to get set in our own land And the strangers, go ahead,
shall be joined with them.
No, they're going to come to heaven with us.
Shall be joined with them.
Go ahead.
And they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
And they shall what?
Cleave to the house of Jacob.
So now, hold on. So many preachers are hitting my head. Can I get the one in Apocrypha, right?
Okay, I got the Esdras one.
The beginning of the world. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, 6 and 9?
6 and 9, right?
Okay.
So now, and the strangers shall cleave onto us, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now, when you talk about that, what does it mean cleave? Any more on that? So like it.
Okay. Verse 2. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place.
Mm-hmm.
And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord.
Shall what?
Possess them.
What does it mean to possess? Anybody know what possess means? It's to own, right?
Yep.
You possess a possession. It's to own, right? Go ahead.
And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids.
Mm-hmm.
And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were.
Ooh, wee. They should listen. They should take them captives of captives they were. So now, people like we're reading these precepts just to show you in the Bible. It wouldn't be true if we wouldn't read it out the Bible, right?
Facts.
You have to show them in the Bible that you're going to be a slave one day.
God.
This is a prophecy in the Old Testament. It's lucky, right?
God.
It's in the Old Testament what's going to happen to you 2,000, 3,000 years later. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I mean, it's very clear.
Oh, it's very
those
clear.
that ask the questions, the Bible says, "Study to show thyself approved."
Come on.
You know what I mean? You're wondering why we say this is because we are working for it.
Come on.
You're working against it. I'm working for my daughters and my sons to never have to be in pain again.
Just like your forefathers. When I say yours, I mean your white forefathers and foremothers worked and sacrificed for you, so you can run the world today and have us still as your slave.
You feel me?
You know what I mean? They done did a lot.
Man,
You got that out?
which one you want? The Esdras or you want the
Daniel?
It's not in Daniel. It's in Isaiah.
Isaiah. What? Let me hear the chapter.
It's 61.
61 and what?
5. That's the 5 is the point, but
Nah, it's the one. It's
Let me-
the
you
other
want me to
one
read
with
it just
the
so you see?
aliens being
It-
something. Go ahead.
it says it right here.
Oh, let me hear it.
It says, "And strangers shall stand and feed your flocks."
That's the one. So like it. Go ahead.
You want me to jump up to the point?
Yeah.
Or,
Nah,
well,
keep
that's
reading, keep reading.
that's the point. But you want to jump up to break down the I think it's important to go up a little higher.
Let me hear it. Go ahead.
Verse. I'll just start at verse 4. And they shall build the old waste. They shall raise up the former desolations. They shall repair the waste cities, the desolations of many generations.
When they say they repair, they talking about you heathens. Y'all are going to do this, not us. Go ahead.
God on one come. And strangers shall stand and feed your flocks.
Come on, go ahead.
And the sons of the alien.
The son of the who?
The alien.
When you're an alien, you are anybody know? It's a word that America uses today, talking about Mexicans and anybody that comes from South America or Central.
Illegal.
Yes, immigrant.
Absolutely.
Go ahead.
And the aliens shall be your plowmen.
Your what?
Your plowmen.
They need jobs. They're gonna have to support families.
Listen, man, I got to be dripped.
Come on.
You
Go
know
ahead.
what I'm saying? And your U-line dressers.
Mm-hmm.
But ye shall name the priest of the Lord. So let me read that again. But ye shall be named the priest of the Lord.
Right. So while your business is getting taken care of, what you gonna be doing? You're gonna be playing golf.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? You're gonna be enjoying your wife. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be enjoying your kids. You're gonna be on trips. You're gonna be on trips on boats with the other Akim. While your business is getting ran fluidly by some devil who is an excellent taskmaster on other devils.
Listen, real talk. Look,
you understand? That is what's going to happen.
Me and the brother was talking about that. Exactly what you said. If I could just interject real quick, I'm gonna have my slaves so shook. Like I'm gonna have certain slaves to where it's like when the other ones want to trip, they just gonna be like, "Listen, master, if you just put us in position, I will fuck all of them up." like that's the mind state I want of them. Like they don't do. Like I want my slaves so loyal. They gonna be like, "Sir, they don't deserve those chicken feet, those chicken feathers and beaks. They don't deserve it. They don't deserve it. Just let me get it, and I will show you how you want this shit ran." I'm like, yeah, that's how that shit goes.
I can't wait to help a family in need. by giving them pennies.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? You know how like they're gonna
generous.
Yeah, you know how they gonna look at you like
you too generous.
They're gonna look at you like master and king and almighty. They're gonna look at you like you, Jesus.
Man,
you know how we not us, but black people look at white people when they save them. Like, you ever seen The Blind Side?
Oh yeah, with the
I
football player.
Movie.
It put something.
He just loved this white rich family because his mother was a drug addict and they were in the project. So he took this white family. He loved them. He said he hated the movie, but it was just like, but someone's gonna love me like that for me. I'm going to give them pennies.
You desire that.
Yes, they're gonna be so happy when I give them crumbs.
Man, listen.
You feel what I mean? They're gonna need it.
Oh yeah.
So like, what you got?
Oh no, kind. I had a precept.
Go ahead. You got Revelation 13 out? And what's that one in Ezekiel? I hate to go on all these precepts.
Which one?
Ezekiel.
Paraphrase?
When it talks about if they reverse it, right? Basically, if they give back.
Oh, right.
If they give back what they wouldn't do it.
You can find that one too. Go ahead.
Oh man.
It's in Ezekiel 30.
Damn. It's one in Isaiah too, sir.
Hey, Ash, you know what I'm talking about? In Ezekiel, right? When it talks about if they pay back, if they give back the stealing, they give back to this, and then they walk in the statues. Then will I forget? I forget what the precept is. Go ahead, though.
He's Jeremiah 30:16. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity.
Mm-hmm.
And they that spoil thee shall be a spoil.
Listen, they're going to go into captivity, and all those that spoiled you, meaning you're the spoils of war. Right. You're the one that got destroyed, right? Go ahead.
Okay. And all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey. For I will restore health unto thee, and I will heal thee of thy wounds, saith the Lord.
Come on.
Because they called thee an outcast, saying, this is Zion, whom no man seeketh after.
Come on, man. Like, this Bible is living, breathing, talking, walking. You understand?
Absolutely.
You want to ask your questions about slaves in the kingdom? Yes, there will be slaves in the kingdom because there's slaves in this kingdom. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
If I could, sir, on what level? That's one of the questions I was posed.
We are not going to be raping white women.
Right.
Oh yeah.
No. Listen, we are a very classy race, right?
Absolutely.
Race of people. We're not going to be raping white
morality,
women.
Sir.
We're not going to be molesting your children. That is not the type of. Listen, give me that precept where it says when they're going to be happy we in charge. You know what I'm talking about? What's that precept? Job 9:24?
Yeah, where he says,
or Proverbs 29:2.
When the wicked are in authority, that way.
Right. You know what I'm talking about? Like, we're not gonna be raping and molesting. We not y'all. Y'all gonna love that we over you. Like, these guys is gonna y'all should be in charge.
Yeah, facts.
There's a precept in Deuteronomy that talks about how the other nations are gonna look at us like we are such a wise and understanding people because of our statutes. Because the Lord is with us. Like, no, we will not be raping. We will not be stealing. We will not be. None of those things. We be putting your sons to work.
It's like, if I may, right? If
and y'all will have welfare.
Whoever asked that question, right, has to not understand what they're reading. Because they don't know the Bible though. They're asking sincerely. Oh, if this is a sincere question, if this is someone that says they know the Bible, how do you teach people to keep the law to then want to go change to break the law? I never understood that concept. Like, it never made sense. But I got the precept, Proverbs 29:2.
Okay.
Proverbs chapter 29, verse 2, it reads, when the righteous are in authority.
Go ahead.
When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice.
The people what?
Rejoice.
Listen, we got to be in authority. Like, black people and Hispanic people have to be in charge, man. Go ahead.
But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn.
Every nation on the face of the earth is mourning because the white man is ruling the earth. You understand? He's ruling. So that's why you're sad. That's why we need to be in charge so you can be happy. You're going to be happy. Listen, you're going to be happy living in your own land, keeping the laws of God that we enforce on you. You're going to be happy marrying your own, doing your own thing, but serving our God. You know what I mean? Like, listen, ask the Jewish man. He serves our God. He takes our laws and implements them in his life, and he is prospering. So when you go in your country and we give you your homeland after you serve your years as being slaves, you're going to go home and you're going to keep our laws and you're going to prosper. And you're going to give a tent to Israel.
Absolutely.
You get what I'm saying? But you'll be ruled. Someone's going to rule over your zone and they're going to allow you to be African.
Facts.
They're going to allow you to be Chinese. They're going to allow you to do all these things, but you're just not going to be able to eat cat. You're not going to be able to, what do Africans do?
They eat
homosexuals.
Circumcise your women.
Oh, goodness. They cutting the clitoris off.
What is y'all doing?
Lord. Like, you don't love women. You don't love women. You don't love them.
That sounds horrible.
Oh, yeah, that's what, listen, you run across a Ethiopian, you know what I mean, women, that's heavy. Them women out here, I think, looking good. They you know what they say they do it for, sir? They do it because they say that cutting off the clitoris
gives them no pleasure.
Gives them not just giving pleasure.
No pleasure.
It was a way of making sure that their women weren't whores.
What the fuck? Anyway.
And they still whores.
Anyway, that's
ridiculous.
Yeah, that's why we need to be over.
Yeah, we
need to tell you, don't be cutting off that clip, brother.
No, leave that.
Hey, my man, don't be doing that. That's for good, not for bad. Go ahead, Doc. You want to say something?
Oh yes, like I was just adding on to it. I was like, they eat people and they bathe in cow piss.
Oh yeah, and that's why they get their hair blonde. I was tripping when I seen it.
Cow.
You blind. They got their hair blonde by a cow.
Yeah, it's like urine.
They don't have Maybelline.
Right, so they over just, and you like, how he look like Odell Beckham?
Right.
And it's because of cow piss.
Cow urine. Consistently, though.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
You got a preset?
And you brothers in Benjamin think that you got that blonding and tanning your skin from you.
Let me just get Revelation 9:13. We can move on. So we can move on to the next topic. So you're talking about slaves in the kingdom? Absolutely, there will be slaves, and the white man and the Hispanic, and the Asian man and the whatever other nation, the Indian, East Indian, Middle Eastern, they will all be under our authority, being ran, living after they serve out their time. They will live in their own land, and we will rule over them as a whole. They will not be allowed to keep their religion. They're not going to be allowed to serve another God. They're going to have to serve our God.
You say, if I may, real quick, and brothers that insist listening, it should be inspirational for blacks and Hispanics to know that one day you are going to be on top. Like as an Hispanic, you should want to just be like, man, that should make you want to come in the truth. No, wait a minute. One day my people will rule over these people and will have to say. You know what I mean? Black people is, you know what I mean, with all the shit you going through, you know what I mean?
Remember that scripture? What's that scripture? That one when it says the things they're turning the
esteem as a potter's.
No. The things are turning the upside. Basically, like things getting flipped, getting reversed. It's like
turning them upside down.
They're turning them upside down, right? Yeah, in the world, like you think about how Hispanics build houses. Mm-hmm. They're gonna be the architect. You get what I'm saying? You're thinking about how you in a warehouse, black people in a warehouse, right? You're gonna be owning the warehouse. Like those are the things that's gonna happen in the future. When you talk about slavery, you're gonna be the person owning and no more laboring. You understand? Like those things are true according to the Bible.
I got the precept for you.
You can pull that real quick. You got Revelations? Go ahead, read it.
Isaiah chapter 29, verse 16. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay.
That's one you just said, right? As the what?
As the potter's clay. Mm-hmm. For shall the works say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it? Mm-hmm. He had no understanding. I think we can drop it after that.
That's it. You know what I mean? The Lord is the Lord is the potter. And he is going to change everything you ever thought was real and turn it and flip it. You understand? Right. Good to go? You got Revelations and we done.
The book of Revelation chapter 13 and verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. Go ahead.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
Y'all understand, right? It's easy to find out, right? He that killeth with the sword must be killed by the sword. Go ahead.
Here is the patience.
Here's the what?
Here is the patience.
Here's the what?
The patience.
Go ahead.
And the faith of the saints.
You understand that? That's our patience, and that's our faith of the saints, being saints. Saints is a repentant Israelite, right?
Yep.
If you're a saint, you're a repentant Israelite. And our faith and our patience comes with this scripture. Knowing one day that that got led into captivity, the people that got led into captivity, they're going to lead other people into captivity. Y'all understand?
Kind.
Solid. What else you want to go? We want to go into, we're going to flip gears a little bit, right? Show miracles in the Bible. Y'all want to hear about some miracles? Is that what he said? Miracles in the Bible? Miracles.
Miracles.
Show me a miracle.
Man, because as blacks, and if I could, as blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, that's exactly what we need.
Yeah, I mean,
miracles.
You know what's so cold though? Niggas done seen miracles like a mug, right?
Right.
Like Moses split the Red Sea, and motherfuckers like, I want to go back to Egypt.
Come on, sir. Like, goddamn. Like, it's all the water.
Like, you see manna fall from the sky, and you was like, it's not a roof over my head. like, you don't need no miracle.
Nigga, you need the grave.
Right. like they seen miracles literally happen in the Bible, and it did not do nothing to them. Only for a time. They seen, like, what I'm saying is all in about, they seen dead men literally get out the grave and walk.
Right. Visit their families.
Right. Come on.
Like these are things that happen in the Bible. You talking about miracles? What is miracles going to prove to an Israelite who, throughout the history of his existence, seen miracles and just does not care about them?
That's crazy.
The scripture said that they look for a sign, right?
Right.
Man.
Like they see that, they'll see a sign and say, "Well, I'm looking for another sign."
Right.
Blind man see, sir.
Come on. The Lord made a blind man see.
Come on, and listen, and then told you, and then look, the prophets was like, is this man blind because of his mother or his father? Not for that, but for the Lord to be glorified in his works.
So like, if I could, he cast demons out of brothers and sisters. They said he'd do it by Beelzebub.
See? Yeah, a whole demon out here. Yeah. like Israelites love to see it. Well, show me miracles in the Bible. Oh, I know about that water and the wine. There's so many things that are miracles that happen. But what does it matter to you? You're still gonna get high. Like miracles don't matter to you because weed is a miracle to you. You know what I'm saying? Cocaine is a miracle. Buying a whore is such a miracle to a brother.
Oh my goodness.
No, that is a miracle. Like he's buying a whore. That is a miracle.
Oh, the Lord sent her.
That's what he believes. He believes that his fulfillment of his lust is with the miracle that happened.
And that is the problem.
Okay.
The fulfillment, like feeding your flesh is the issue.
Come on.
Like that's why, that's why we tell you all the time these Christians don't understand the letters of Paul. Every time I want to do something, I always think about what he says. Like the things I don't want to do,
that's what I do.
And the things I want to do, I don't do.
Come on,
man. Like it's very clear. Like this is a life of fighting. Like that is what that is. When you don't do something that you want to do, you're fighting. That should tell you why. So when you read Exodus 15:3, and he says, I am a God of war. That is what warfare is about. Every aspect of anything you do, from going to war, having to deal with people at your slavery, from getting up in the morning just to brush your goddamn teeth so I don't have to smell your breath. That's a war.
Tying your shoelace.
Come on.
Go ahead.
Everything.
I was gonna say, didn't the Lord turn back the hands of time, so to speak, for Joshua or Hezekiah?
I don't know if I forget which one it was, but yes,
for somebody that happened to. Like that's amazing.
Shit, I mean, what's a brother that was? Everything in the Bible is a miracle,
right.
Sure. Like you think about it. Remember the brothers speaking of prophecy. When you speak of prophecy, and now we're reading about it, that is a miracle. Like, how the hell do you know that was gonna happen?
Right.
Of course, we know because we believe in the Bible, we believe in God. But brothers were saying these like Moses literally said, if you don't listen to me, you're going back into those cargo slave ships and you're going into another bondage. And they wasn't the people that went into it.
Right.
It was people, us that went into it, basically. So it's like, what? like, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, if you don't listen to me, your children are going to be separated from. They're going to take your children from you. You feel what I'm saying?
Like
if you don't listen to me, there's going to be some man from far that as swift as the eagle flying is going to come and take you and come on, man.
Yeah,
and then it happened.
And then it happened, bro.
And we got to talk about it, man. Like, God damn.
And you want me to show you a miracle?
Man, nigga, that's a miracle that I don't want to go through again.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead, Thamar.
I had the definition of miracle.
Read it, please.
From the Merriam-Webster Dictionary, miracle, and definition number 1, an unusual or wonderful event that's believed to be caused by the power of God.
What?
Of God.
An unusual or powerful event that is believed to be from the power of God.
Right.
Hey, Nazar's like, you don't mind? Can I get some ice and tonic Bible show?
If I could.
Go ahead.
What a lot of brothers and sisters like, when they think of the word miracle or they think of the concept of a miracle, they, it always goes to something super out of reach, like I don't know, the clouds spelling the direction to go next or something like that. Or they look at the Bible as like the brother said, a fortune cookie.
I seen that,
I mean? Which is heavy, but. A miracle, by definition, an unusual or wonderful event, like it's a miracle to see blacks and Hispanics in the same room without, gunshots going off,
right?
Or X-60s and Hoovers now go to camp together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like you hitting it right on the head. Like those are miracles. What miracle is it that when black and Hispanics in California come together and love each other and be brothers?
That is why I'm in the truth.
Listen, let me tell you something. Before you say that, right? I'm talking to this brother, right? He's coming in the truth. He's talking about how do you even like he's in, he's fully gang banging.
Yeah, his mentality.
So when he sees the black and Hispanics in California, he told me, I know that's God. Like I'm so in it and so used to it, right? So like hearing it from a mind that's in the world, right? He like, I know that's God. Ain't no way. There ain't no way.
Sir.
Black, like he was saying it like that. I said, damn, I forgot how heavy this is.
Yeah, like we take lightness of that because we've been in it for a minute. Yeah, it's like after you do something for a while, it just becomes normal.
Right.
And we've normalized loving each other. You know what I mean? But for somebody that is in a world of fucking hate, like. People don't understand, like we bring this up. I don't think people understand. Like even if you watch certain shows and prison like shows or whatever, just podcasts for all different things, they'll say, man, there's a split between the West Coast and the East Coast. Hispanics in the East Coast and different in the South and different areas, they can wiggle and move a little bit with each other. On the West Coast, it is a no tolerance. It is a no fly zone. Like we grew up. Oh, them over there, they the enemies. Yeah. And at any cost, if they gonna try to do something to you, you better do it to them first because that's how it works out here.
Hey, so much so, not to cut you off, but so much so where you would come together with your black enemies just to fight these Mexicans.
Right.
Man.
Like you and this brother don't get along. Y'all both Judites. Y'all both darker, Judites or Benjamin, whatever. But y'all like, hey, let's put our differences to the side. Let's go handle that over there. And we are not in prison. This is like school.
Right.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? And remember, in prison, this is all you have to do. But in the world, it's a choice. I guess it's what they say, the school to prison pipeline.
Yeah, it is a school to prison pipeline.
But it was like that in school.
Yeah.
It would be like Jakes that, when I say Jakes, I mean like Judites, right? That you don't really kick it with or not necessarily
like. When it was time to
fight the Mexicans, it was like, oh yeah,
look,
we brothers.
We had an understanding.
Yeah, like
and that shit.
And we could almost bond over it, but then we won't let each other. Like, all right, nigga, that shit done now.
Yeah,
I'm gonna see you later.
Yeah,
I was grafted in by the Judites in my time.
Yeah, he was grafted in. I think he said grafted in.
I was a Judite by default.
You couldn't be no Iscar, right?
Nah,
you couldn't be no Iscar, right? You gotta shave that head.
Right.
He said you gotta go straight smooth head.
No, but like
real.
if we want to talk about miracles, man, how about minor miracles? I guess you know what I mean. Only God can bring black and Hispanic people together in California. And listen, Hispanic brothers, they come in here as Mexicans, right?
Yeah,
serving a black Jesus.
Right.
Jesus ain't from Iscariot.
No, he's not Issachar. He's
You know
Judah.
what I'm saying? This cat is a Judite.
Yeah.
Like, and the Hispanics come here and say, yeah, that's the brother I serve. I give my life to.
No,
It's
real
to Christ,
talk.
to be like Christ.
Yeah, and you know why though? Because they realize that he is their brother.
Right. No, but I heard Mexicans say, in the world, right or wrong, Ash, you ever heard the Mexicans say, why can't he be Issacharite?
Oh, I've heard that all the time.
You heard that before or not? I heard in the world where Mexicans say, yeah, they said Christ was, he's Issacharite. You never heard that, huh? Ask Lahab.
I've had
it. Good. Well, they're also the one that say that all 12 tribes is Hispanic.
Right.
Yeah.
Ham.
God damn.
Yeah.
What type of shit they into? That's some California Mexicans, I'm sure.
It is.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, no.
They brought their hate for
trying to bring it into the
and trying to find out like they was conscious. They trying to act like they was conscious.
But then have nothing supporting it because it's against the Bible.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
No, so all right, I gotta holler at you. Jump stuff.
Hey, shush.
But we go ahead, Slag.
Oh no, Slag.
No, go ahead. You got it.
I was gonna say because I was talking to a while ago, a couple weeks ago, I was talking to Jeremiah, and we was talking about miracles, and it was breaking it down because I asked him, I was like, I know a lot of things in the scriptures like there's like a scientific explanation for it,
yeah,
so to speak, and he was like, well, miracles, like for example, we was talking about how Moses hit the rock and water gushed out the rock. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, sir, like how? Like how did he do that? Like he was like, man, I was like, was that science? Is there like was it? He was like, he broke it down so heavy, man. He was like, it's a science that we don't have. It's like he was like the angels could have caused a sonic force to cause the water to come out.
Hey, look, that's above my pay grade.
Yeah, I'm like, damn.
And I don't care. Like, you know what I mean? Like I don't like people be like, if you're a non-believer in the Bible, you'll say, see, that's that bullshit. Right? You'll say, see, man, come on, I can't get with that. But then my always rebuttal is, well, you can get with weed. Weed is what you can get with.
Right.
Hey, that always cancels out the argument.
No, real talk.
Because weed is the answer to you not believing what I believe.
You can get with, oh, who is that? Oh, she's married. I don't give a fuck about that. Who is that though? You can get with that though.
That's your science.
Yeah, that's your science.
Yeah, that's your science.
Like, yeah, I mean, this shit is. Go ahead.
No, it's like.
No, you talk.
No, and then I was gonna say like, and then it translated to the scripture with Christ feeding the thousands.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you know what I'm saying?
That was a miracle.
That was a miracle.
Yeah. You know, 5,000.
5,000. I think it was 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread, or the other way around. It could be. Yeah. But he was like, he just kept digging in that bag. He kept in that basket and just kept pulling it out, and they had some left over.
Can you imagine the faith you have to be like, nah, we good. We're gonna feed everybody. Put them in ranks. Go ahead. So like,
yeah, no, that's heavy.
Like you just.
Like, we're gonna make it happen.
Yeah, like
everybody's eating. Like that
is heavy,
think about your mindset. Like everybody's eating today.
When it's like is this too like if the Lord's with us, who can be against us?
You come on, sir.
Like that is the miracle. Man, that's a great topic, miracles.
It's like
because it's one part of it that you see miracles and niggas don't believe it. When there's miracles, you just cannot deny.
That's why he said, man, faith of a mustard seed.
Come on, man.
Like, have you ever, like, people don't realize, have you ever seen a mustard seed? It's a speck that you wouldn't even think it was a seed. It's something that you don't even think is there, but it's there. You know what I mean? And that's the faith of brothers in the truth. Like, y'all don't believe. Listen, you believed in everything else on the planet Earth. Everything else that brought you nothing but destruction and pain and hurt and tears and death. You know what I mean? We trying to bring you something that's going to bring you absolute life. And we show you that it's living by the miracles, like you said. Like, it's a miracle for blacks and Hispanics to sit in the same room. You could have not told the 14, 15, 16-year-old, 17-year-old me that I would be in the truth and I'd be breaking bread with blacks and Hispanics. You couldn't have told me that.
Can I tell you something?
Go ahead, please.
It's like you finished.
No, you good.
I remember it was a time, and I love Hispanic brothers to right now.
What?
Like Salagi, but just carnally. In my Mexicans, I hated them the most. Out of every race on the face of the earth.
Because you're in California.
Yeah, no, but I remember I was like, I hated Mexicans. Because, you didn't really see white people like that. Like you didn't have no beef with them. Of course, you're gonna hate who you see, and the people you hate is the people that live around you.
Yeah,
you feel what I'm saying?
I got you.
Like you gonna hate the people that live by you. So when you see them, you like, why they partying to turn that shit down,
man?
Like, it's 5 a.m. in the morning.
Anybody got time for that shit? You know what I'm saying?
Always cooking and shit like that, but then always looking at me crazy. But then it was just like, oh, I get it. We're set up that way. It's set up this way for you. Without the Lord, you would never know that though.
Yeah, and it's crazy because even in my ignorance, like I didn't rock with them, but then I grew up and right next door, like growing up as a kid, my grandma's house, we had the Hispanic neighbors and shit, and we used to trade food. Like we used to barter. Like my grandma, every time we would barbecue or whatever the case may be, we would bring plates of food because the neighbor's mom, she loved fucking ribs. She loved soul food. She loved eating black eyed peas and shit. And on the flip side, when they was cooking all that other shit over there, we loved tamales. We loved all of that. We was like, yo, she brought them over here. Yeah, we need all of those. You know what I mean?
I remember that too.
And so like that would, but in the same breath, that was that neighborly thing, but at the same time, in any other atmosphere, any other situation, it was on site. It was always a problem.
Like my best friend was Mexican.
No, really?
Literally, growing up, my best friend was Mexican. No. But he was the only Mexican that I fuck with. Like you good, but everybody else, bro. I ain't fucking. Hey, we was like 11 years old. Bro had a grill already. He had the removable grill. Remember them grills?
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Listen, we used to. Listen, I'm so old school with that shit. We used to take the gum wrappers. And we used to pop them joints on the teeth, you know what I mean? Just because it was just in us that had that shit, you know what I mean? Like I remember that. That's how I know I'm a Judite, you know what I mean? Like I'm Israel because that was the shit I was on. Like, man, don't tell me you ain't put the gum wrapper on your teeth. You can't tell me. Walking around like check my mouth out though, you know what I mean? Look, all right. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, sir.
Y'all ready to switch gears a little bit?
Yeah, whenever you're ready.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say if I could, so say one last thing. Like miracles happen every day. You know
every
what I'm saying?
day.
That's the point I got from that question. Like miracles happen every day, whether it's the Red Sea splitting or you defeating your addiction to drugs. It's all a miracle. It's a miracle that we alive and in this truth.
Like it.
It's a miracle that we held together this motherfucking Vegas weekend, but that was a miracle.
It's like it.
That was an absolute miracle.
It's like it. It's a miracle that we know that we're Israel.
Damn.
Right.
That's heavy.
Yeah.
It's a miracle that we know we're Israel for the fact of all the ways that they've tried to pollute the earth and keep information. And the Lord allowed it. And then put it in the earth. That was his miracle that they tried to do what they wanted to do. Don't realize I did that. I made the word void for a moment and then put it back in the earth when it was time.
That's what Captain Godard said with the miracle as far as like how Moses knew we would go on the ships and how he seen that and then was able to prophesy it. And also like how you just said, like how Obadiah prophesied, though thou exalt thyself among the stars.
That's the evil.
And how you set thy
nest among the stars, yeah.
And how that was referring to
space
platforms,
right? Them landing on the moon, and he said, "The Most High said, thence will I bring thee down." And then when you go into the history, how they did that in 1969, and the truth came out in 1969, and then they said when they landed, the eagle has landed. You know what I'm saying?
When you start lining that shit up,
the Lord was with that.
That is so heavy what you just said. Like, but just to even know that, to piece it together,
right.
to have the Lord say, "I'm gonna put my prophets back in the earth." That's why I look at you, brothers and brothers in the truth. Every one of you are fucking gold, because the scripture says that the souls of the prophets can only be subjected to the prophets, and for y'all to stand on something in all this adversity.
Slacking. Can we talk about another miracle?
Come on, sir.
Real quick before we move on. Like, we talking about reincarnation, right?
Oh, man, come on.
And it's all, you just said the subject of the prophets being the spirit of the prophets being subject to the prophets, right? Like, we done been here before and did this thing together.
Man, I love it.
Like, you know what I'm saying? We don't know what zone we were in back in the day. We don't know what school we were, but we were one of them schools.
Yeah, like, and you know what is funny? Like, this shit is magnetic. Like, how brothers move too.
Like,
Go ahead, sir.
No, but if you think about like the disciples of Christ too, like we are the descendants of the disciples of Christ.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? You're talking about a miracle. You want to line that up. You want to line that up. That is a true fact, because Christ told the men that follow them that they are going to sit on the 12 thrones, ruling the 12 tribes of Israel. Like, it's too much for people that really.
No, yeah, they don't understand. You gonna go down the line. You're the son of this son.
No, you are the descendants of them.
Yeah,
like straight up.
And I can't wait.
You know what I'm saying?
To take my man.
And you are also the descendants of a trader if you're a trader.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. So
you might have been the one that turned it around though.
Yeah, you might have. Yeah, you get a shot. You don't got to pay for that, like you said. That's facts. Where we going with it, sir?
Martyrs in the Bible.
Can
you read up what a martyr is first, step one?
Martyr, the definition?
Yeah.
Kind.
Yeah. I think in high school I was a marauder. Is that the same thing?
Marauder.
So what is a martyr?
I know martyrdom. Martyr.
All right, no sweat. Go ahead.
Martyr. MARTYR. Out of the Merriam-Webster's dictionary.
You got one already over there?
You got the dictionary.
Yeah.
Go ahead, read it for me.
A person who is killed or suffers greatly for, it says, a religion or a cause or beliefs.
Come on.
Mm-hmm.
No, go ahead. That's it.
A person who suffers greatly from something. No, that was the first one. Was pretty much.
Can we give a hand to all the martyrs in the Bible, man? Right. Like someone who, like, these are people who died for the cause, man.
Stephen.
Like died for the cause. Of course, yeah. I was gonna say Christ first, but Stephen was second for sure.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, if you think about Stephen's death, right? He got killed by stoning to death, right? And Paul, which was Saul at the time, held the coats of them who stoned Stephen. So he was an accessory to murder, right? In a sense, right? So that was the big thing on Paul, right? People like to say he was a murderer, but he was accessory to murder. But Christ, of course, Christ is number one because he sacrificed being a perfect man, perfect life, did everything so we can be forgiven for our sins, right? Sure. We can live. You feel what I'm saying? That's why, the Most High sent the person. I seen some dumbass. Excuse me. Somebody said, "This is, of course, Christian intellect, right?" Mm-hmm. They said, "Why would God?" Y'all probably seen this too. Why would God kill Christ and not devil, Satan? Right? I'm like, what the hell?
What is he talking about?
It was just dumb intellect. It's just ridiculous. But anyways, so Christ is the number one person you'll go to. Stephen, another brother, right? Give me another one.
I had a precept for one.
Go ahead.
Antipas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Revelation 2,
Mm-hmm.
Revelation 2:13. I know thy works, and where thou dwellest, even where Satan's seat is, and thou holdest fast my name, and hast not denied my faith, even in those days wherein Antipas was my faithful martyr, who was slain among you, where Satan dwelleth. And according to most historians, they all came to the conclusion, according to the history, like Antipas, they put him in like a
boiling pot.
Yeah, like a
cauldron.
Yeah. So that's but like the that level of faith, of being willing to die, for the truth.
Can I give you a martyr? One of my favorite stories.
Come on, I already know you're going.
The 7 brothers.
Yep. Second Maccabees.
Come on, Second Maccabees, man. That's right. Can we pull that? And we don't have to go through the whole story. Just give me the last verse when his mother was speaking, right?
She said, I bear sons like this. I got you.
Give me the first verse, the first son, and the last verse with the mother, if you don't mind. But there's martyrs in the Bible, man. Listen, man. Job, Salaki, he survived. Well, no, they had to die, right? They had to die.
And for you sisters out here, that think we don't understand martyrs, Susanna.
God, Susanna.
She was willing to die for the truth.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
she cut somebody's head off.
Right.
Did she?
I gotta read back into
No, not Susanna. That's Judith.
Judith. Yeah, hold on. I was like, hold on. God.
Hold on. Let me think of another martyr real quick off the top of my head, though.
James, the disciple. Remember, he got beheaded in Acts the 12th chapter.
All the disciples damn near got killed.
Yeah, all of them got killed.
Damn.
All the disciples was killed.
Yeah, but I'm thinking of one. I'm missing one. Go ahead, Nazar.
I was gonna say the brother that King David sent him to the front line.
Oh, the one that he
was a sacrifice.
Yeah.
but he was a martyr because he died
for the
following an order.
Right.
Evil order.
Yeah.
Right.
But he died nonetheless.
Yeah,
Right,
that was cold.
That is a motherfucker.
Because he
Right.
he needs to that's a point of do what the fuck you told to do though. Like Slacks, you my friends, but he did it.
The Lord blessed him for sure.
Oh, he had to.
I'm thinking.
He had to, man, because when he came to him, he's like, my Lord. There's been, when he gave him that, I forget who came to him. Was it Samuel that came to him? Or like who came to him again?
He said one of his men.
I'm talking about that came back to David and told him the parable of the sheep, one of
his captains.
Yeah.
It was a priest, high priest.
He was like,
yeah. Hold on, I'm missing one though. That was a good one. What's the brother name that you just said? Uriah, right? Not Uriah. What's the brother name? Uriah? Is it
who
Uriah?
was transfigured?
James?
No. The one that went into the.
It was Elijah or Elisha
that David killed.
Oh, Uriah.
Huh?
Who was transfigured?
Elijah.
I would say that's he.
Wait, hold on. Transfigured?
Yeah, he was transfigured into he when he said, give me since you leaving, give me, I can't think of it.
Elijah and Elisha.
Yeah, give me up to double portion. You know what I mean? I would say he's a martyr because he stood.
Hold on though. That's a good one. We're missing one though.
I know one.
Who?
In Hebrews. Okay.
No, it's a famous one we're missing. Salaki, but go ahead. Nazar.
Isaac?
Nah.
No, because he didn't die.
Abraham.
Isaac didn't die. He was almost. But Abraham would have been the martyr, keep it real.
Yeah.
Setting our
hell no.
Wait, was he? He was at the end. I think
he cleaned it up.
I know where you're going with it, but
I feel him for that.
Yeah,
right.
She like
niggas can't just shit on
out.
Samson like he did. Like he for sure did the horrible thing, but think about what you be doing, nigga. Like real Jesus, talk. You know what I mean? But hold on, it'll come back. It'll come back to me. No,
we definitely said him for real.
It'll come back.
There was I was studying Hebrews where in Hebrews, in the 11th chapter, it's like they call it the Hall of Faith. It's like, but we go into a lot of different accounts that took faith.
I remember that. Yeah,
and then it goes into Paul goes into how
you said you call it the Hall of Faith?
No, I said a lot of historians, biblical scholars, they refer to it as that. I thought that was funny, but
it was Abraham, Job,
right,
Moses,
right. Okay. But then it goes into some that refuse to live. You know what I'm saying? And can I read it real quick?
Yeah, go ahead. Where was you at right there?
That was Revelation.
Okay,
the 7,000 men.
I think it's Second Maccabees.
I got it right here when you're ready.
No sweat. Just read that in the meantime before the brother gets. You
want
to read that first?
No.
You got it. Go ahead.
I don't have it yet.
I know. You read that from me.
So you want the first chapter first?
The first verse of that chapter, and when the mother spoke at the end.
I got you. Second Maccabees.
I want the first son, not the first verse.
Yeah. Hold on.
The first son that died. And the mother. Whoever got whatever first.
I got it.
Go ahead.
Hebrews chapter. Excuse me. Hebrews 11 and
starts at
30.
6. No, 3.
Or 33 to the where I was going.
Go ahead.
Who through faith subdued kingdoms, wrought righteousness, obtained promises, stopped the mouths of lions, quenched the violence of fire, escaped the edge of the sword, out of weakness were made strong, waxed valiant in fight, turned to flight the armies of the aliens. Women received their dead raised to life again, and others were tortured, not accepting deliverance, that they might obtain a better resurrection. And others had trial of cruel mockings and scourgings. Yeah, moreover, of bounds and imprisonment. They were stoned. They were sawn asunder. And I did some research on that. And a lot of historians, it's not, like General Muhammad said, it's not conclusive. But he said, a lot of historians point to King Manasseh ordering Isaiah being sawn asunder, like sawn alive.
Yeah.
And you're like, God, this is the idea of
was this a brother who wanted it though? Or he was like, I'm dying, or he was like, nah, I don't want to die.
Isaiah?
Yeah. He wanted to. I'm sorry asking you, is that what has the account going?
I can't definitively say Isaiah, but
so
whoever
was Isaiah a real nigga, or did he bitch up at the end? I'm asking.
Whoever was sawn asunder?
Yeah,
he was a real nigga.
Oh, okay, solid, good. Okay, because if they wasn't, they wouldn't have to go through that.
They would have chose. They would have chose to be. They would have chose to trespass.
Yeah.
Okay. What you mean?
These is horrible things happening, brother.
Shit.
Like I think about it, and I'm a good person of pain, right? I can endure some pain. One thing I don't want, which I don't want to say because I think that's probably what I had.
I'm trying to keep my mind in a different, but I know exactly what you mean. Like
that boiling water, bro.
That cauldron.
Oh man,
that word
cauldron solved me to death.
Man, just go ahead and just chop
the
nigga head off, dog.
Me. Yeah,
do me some John, man.
But if you put me in that boiling water, your mom's a hoe.
Yeah, like
your mom's a hoe.
Whoever threw that paper, your mom's a hoe.
Real life. Like I couldn't even fathom. I don't know how long you got to be in there before you die.
No, listen. You know the cold part. Listen, this is why I serve a power that says there is no remembrance of former life.
Straight up. No, hey,
because man,
this is.
I thank you because I had to know if I being in here knowing I was there before, I had to be something crazy. It had to be like, man, listen, they killed that nigga.
Because you getting stoned to death. Like, damn, stoned to death?
Come on, man.
like, so y'all gonna bury me to my neck
and just
throw hella rocks at me till I die?
And look, you can't, like, imagine you can't even, come on, you gotta take that. You gotta just bow.
Yeah.
Come on.
Ouch.
Like,
ouch.
Ouch. You just gotta pray. Like your mind, like, one of these motherfuckers knock me out.
One of these niggas throw a 95 mile
so
per hour
I can go to
fastball.
Sleep. Nigga.
And just
I
knock
just want to go to sleep.
That's
done.
It. The first one gonna miss. So then you gonna anticipate the next one.
So motherfuckers gonna hit the dirt and then bounce up and hit you in your face.
And now the cold part is the judgment coming to those that did that though.
No, it's just like them is rough things. Stephen, brother, come on, man. Stephen, come on.
I got the 7 Maccabees for you.
Christ. Those things, man, those are amazing.
This just
I hope we just get put up on a chariot and just live life like that.
He said, "Now, Lord, it'd be a miracle if thou give mercy.
Be a miracle if we don't have to go through any of that shit.
Thou shalt be a miracle."
If the spirits of the prophets are sent to the prophets, we done did it. We're done. It's done.
Yeah. Like if it seemed worthy in your eyes, right? If thou shalt please thee, but I don't want this no more.
I can't.
No, real talk. I got you on the preset. You ready, sir?
Go ahead, please.
This is second Maccabees. I got to start at the first chapter. I'm in the first verse. Second Maccabees chapter 7 verse 1. And it came to pass also that 7 brethren with their mother were taken and compelled by the king,
martyrs. Go ahead.
Against the law to taste swine's flesh, and were tormented with scourges and whips. But one of them that spake first said thus, What wouldst thou ask or learn of us? We are ready to die.
We are ready to what?
We are ready to die.
Come on, man. Now, can you take me to the mother's verse?
Man, verse 2.
Mind you, he killed them because he didn't want to eat swine's flesh. He didn't want to eat no bacon that y'all love to eat. Y'all like to listen. You know what trips me out? When the sandwich doesn't come with bacon and y'all niggas be like, "Can you add bacon?" Like, damn, nigga, it don't even come with the sandwich.
Man,
add bacon to that, please.
Salagia,
Some strips.
Look,
nah, keep read that. Right?
Kind of come verse like.
I
be looking at motherfuckers like.
You just
like why you just had to order that too.
I ordered something from Applebee's, like on DoorDash. It was a macaroni something with chicken strips.
Yeah,
and it was like oh,
you want bacon
extra?
Bits?
No. It comes with bacon. You want extra bacon? Like, first of all, this comes with bacon.
Yeah.
Why?
Like it's no use for that here.
I don't need bacon. Like, damn, I just want the chicken strips and the mac and cheese.
Man, sir, I've been in a situation where I'm with family members. Oh, I got you. Oh yeah, man, let me get that BLT. You paying for your own food. Like, I'm not playing with that.
Love to play. Let me get that shrimp pasta. Extra shrimp.
Man.
Go ahead. So like,
verse 20. Second Maccabees chapter 7, verse 20.
Add the bacon. Add the bacon on the shrimp. Go ahead. So like,
I'm going to start at verse 19. But think not that thou takest in the hand to strike against the Most High, that thou shalt escape punishment, or be escaped unpunished.
They saying to the king, right? You think you can do this to my children? You think you can do it to the sons of God? And you're gonna escape punishment? Go ahead.
But the mother was marvelous above all, and worthy of honorable memory.
What? A martyr, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
That's a martyr for you. Go ahead.
Worthy of honorable memory.
Mind you, she lost every single son she bared. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
She raised straight soldiers.
Straight like that.
I don't know what the father was.
He had to be around somewhere, but
it didn't matter, right?
But
he was the reason why the sons is like that.
Right, yeah, because
and the mother was a soldier for standing by that nigga.
So what you
saying? Wasn't no new husband.
So what you saying, sir? Right. She chose wisely.
Yeah, she chose wisely.
She chose a soldier.
She chose a real one.
Because to have 7 sons like this is he's a cold nigga.
How you won't have 7 cold sons? I mean, usually you might have 1, maybe 2.
Yeah,
you got 7 cold ass sons.
Like yo, those is all you? Yeah, they all brothers. Them niggas all get down like that too. Yeah, like damn.
Mind you, there's a story. There's this Chinese story where they stole this story out the Bible and made it a book that is so fair. I remember reading this book when I was a child. It's talking about the 7 sons that went through these things. They went through drown, fire, and all that. They stole that story from this story. It's so crazy. But go ahead, anyways. Go.
And you saying and worthy and honorable of memory. For when she saw her 7 sons slain within the space of 1 day, she bare it with a good courage.
She loved it because she know her son went out in a good faith and the Lord was with him. Go ahead. Somebody.
Because of the hope that she had in the Most High.
You understand? Go ahead.
Yea, she exhorted every one of them in their own language, filled with courageous spirits.
Go ahead.
And stirring up her womanish thoughts. Ooh, she cold for this. Putting her thoughts to the side, sir.
Yeah,
putting her feelings and emotions like that want to give in
to eat that pork, son.
Like, baby, don't do that. Just
put that away.
Yeah, that's man.
Come on, keep going.
With a manly stomach, she said unto them, I cannot tell how you came into my womb, for I neither gave you breath nor life. Neither was it I that formed the members of every one of you, but doubtless the creator of the world, who formed the generation of man and found the beginning of all things, will also have his own mercy give you breath and life again.
I can't read this story without wanting to drop a tear. Bro.
Man, oh my goodness.
Keep going. Give me a little more.
Kind of what kind?
Is that it?
That's still more.
Go ahead.
As you know, regard not your own selves for his law's sake. Bringing it in.
Nah, that's it, man. Don't regard yourself when it comes to serving God.
Fuck you.
Come on. Yeah. I don't even know what to say. He just said, fuck you, man. Hey, fuck you. I don't know.
Like,
God damn it.
That's how I feel like.
Damn, no, that's the story. Like, you talking about the most honorable things you ever heard, the story that needs to be told against the world. Like, man, brother. Just think about how much you love your son, your daughter.
Man.
And then think about
I love them.
You would tell when you would say, look it, jump in that thing, baby. Don't even worry about it. And then Mike, they tell you, don't worry about it, Dad. I'll see you again. Ooh, I'll see you again. Don't worry.
Man,
listen.
Me.
Hey, listen.
Listen. That's exactly what it was.
He said, I'll see you again. Don't worry about
it.
I'm a soldier, right? We're doing it for the Lord, right?
Like in that moment.
Hey, come on. Like, that's how you know you a good father.
You feel me?
That's the day you'll know.
There's nothing.
You a good father.
There's nothing more that I want. Like what you just said. Like that one said that shit so correctly. That comforted me. Like to know you've been raising this nigga, man. And this nigga turn around and say, Pops, what you sweating about, nigga? This is how we get down. Fuck them. Nigga, let's do this real quick. Look, you know what's coming.
Nigga do a cannonball.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you listen, this is, I don't know about all that. not know how that's water. nigga, listen, nigga, you shit. I barely like to wash the dishes when that shit too damn hot.
That's what I'm saying. I would.
Nigga, test that
I would
water.
do a whole
Turn that shit down.
Cannonball.
Man, but real talk.
Like, think about it though.
Sir.
Think about how amazing that sister was for seeing her sons die.
Listen,
We talk about martyrs, Zach. Come on, man. Listen, these niggas don't know nothing about that shit though.
in word for the wise, you know what I'm saying? Sir, you sisters that think you can't be strong, you don't know what cloth you built from then.
Come on.
Cause this sister right here, I need a wife like this.
Yeah.
I need to know that this is who shares the bed with me.
Come on.
Because now she's worthy of death. She's worthy of my life. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I will kill and die for a woman like this.
Come on.
So, sis, are you trying to be that? Or are you trying to be a problem? Y'all that want to be problems end up being problems and you get what problems deserve.
Them the one that bring your weak sons along.
Yeah. I don't need no weak sons. I need soldiers.
You
That's
want a
it.
weak son, get a whore.
Please, you can
Get you a weak son.
Facts, sir. Facts. And don't be upset about it either.
Come on.
You know what I
What's
mean?
up? Where we at? Mark, you got a precept out?
I was just gonna say that's exactly why, you know what I mean, we're gonna have slaves. Like,
Yeah, come on. That's exactly what goddamn.
you know what I mean?
The brother said, is there proof of anything that happened in the Bible actually happened? Yes.
Has this nigga seen Egypt? Nigga, go to
Is
Cairo
there
right now.
proof of anything that happened in the Bible that actually happened? Yes, slavery. Yeah, Deuteronomy 28 and 68. Can you pull that real quick? We can just talk about that. I don't think we got to pull it.
Yeah.
There is another thing that happened. There was the World War I and World War II.
Yeah.
There
shall be a two O's.
It's like 1,000 things that happened.
Oh my goodness. What's something that's so evident?
The flood.
Right.
That's perfect. And it's mentioned in every nation.
Yeah, it's in every historian. Yep, history. There's also you talking about the man,
The Tower of Babel.
the man landing on the moon.
Right.
You talk about America being Sodom and Egypt. You talk about all those things are. You talking about
all your top archaeologists and
since you believe
historians, their number one tool is the Bible.
Yep.
right. You talking about World War III. Come on, that World War III started when the 9/11 happened.
Hey, Slagia, sir.
Good.
The Space Force.
The brother earlier said about the eagle landing. I mean the
Eagle shot landed in Obadiah.
Obadiah.
Yep.
You talking about that? That's not only talking about the white man landing on the moon. That's also talking about all the space platforms they got out there.
Yeah.
Like all those things are considered. Now that's only to name a few.
Yeah.
Now there's things that haven't happened yet that's going to happen. Hello.
Oh yeah, listen, y'all think y'all know famine and sickness now. Like the Lord is so perfect. He's preparing you for what's to come.
Oh yeah. Wars and rumors of wars. Earthquakes in diverse places. They had an earthquake in Memphis the other day.
Come on.
The same day Dolph died, they had an earthquake.
Sir, they had an earthquake in New York.
Deep.
Yeah, that was the first earthquake recorded. If you look at when was the last earthquake recorded in Memphis before the one that just happened?
And look, the cold part is, sir,
probably never.
there is no plates. Like that don't make it like Haiti.
Yeah.
There is no platonic plates.
They
like
had a 3.7
like-
earthquake in Memphis.
The same day he died?
The same day he died.
that's
Oh, I
crazy.
visited that place.
Yeah,
You gotta understand, like
it was beyond wicked.
when you dig into the earth, like the reason why California has earthquakes is because those tectonic plates are colliding with each other.
Remember, we had an earthquake when we opened the school.
Come on, sir.
But you can see that because California is known for having earthquakes.
Yeah.
Now that it was ironic that it happened and saying that we opened the school.
That's deep. I didn't
But-
know that.
You know,
Yeah, we did, yeah.
we had a big one, low key.
Yeah, like we shook the earth.
Yeah, straight up. I remember everybody
With
was
the
talking
cancel.
about
Oh, no,
that
I
shit.
do remember.
Yeah.
I do remember.
No,
I
we
do
wouldn't even
remember.
go there. We came here.
Oh, we
Crazy.
come.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, it was,
crazy.
picture outside and whatnot. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was in the picture, right?
nah, he wasn't in the picture.
He wasn't in that.
I went in the picture. What
Was
picture?
Yeah, man.
I thought you
he
wasn't-
I was in the
was in the
picture.
picture, sir.
My bad.
Remember, because
He
we
was
had
in
to
the
grab
picture.
your
I was in
youngin.
the picture.
My nephew.
Yeah, nephew. Yeah, my little dude over there, man.
You got
He was
that
in
out?
front of the picture. I remember my little dude, man.
Nah, no sweat. But if we talking about things that happen in the Bible, it's so many. If you go look at all the curses that happened in Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, That's everything that happened. You talking about your child getting separated from you. Give me Deuteronomy 28 and 30, 28 and 30. Or 37, right?
Deuteronomy chapter.
Just give me any curse if you want. Just read
anything
pull
after
one.
15.
Okay. Just pull one and I got you. I'll break it down for you.
Kind.
Anything after 15.
Let's do.
So now remember, this is what Moses said damn near 6,000 years, 5,000 years ago. Right? Let's say 5,000 years ago.
Yeah, come on, sir.
Now, so read me any one and I'll break it down.
Kind. Deuteronomy 28 and 41.
Okay, go ahead. What does it say?
Thou shalt beget sons and daughters, but thou shalt not enjoy them.
Oh, you give me an easy one.
For they shall go into captivity.
I thought he was going to give me a hard one.
but the fruit of the basket.
Like anyone, right? So now, you should beget children and you should not, and you should what?
Not enjoy them.
Listen, you had children. Listen, Moses said this, what, thousands of years ago? It didn't happen until, what, the 1600s? The 50, when did we come into slavery?
We went to carry 16.
Well, 1492.
1492 is when he sailed the ocean blue.
So about 1600, right?
1600s, yeah.
So you had children, and what they do, they took you away from your children.
I would say, yeah, 15, 16.
They took you. The baby got literally took from you because you had work to do. The baby went to another plantation, and that's what happened. You just got separated. You never even knew your child. It's like CPS today or foster care today. You got two white homosexuals raising your black son. Man. Molesting them and loving them and molesting them again.
And then you wonder why Lil Nas X is a thing.
Come on. Like, give me another one.
Kind.
Give me a hard one, brother.
He said, that was a show my scholarship.
He said 28 and 41.
What else? What I'm supposed to do?
But that's one thing. That's one. But go ahead.
I'm looking for the one that you. Let me see.
It don't matter. Whatever one you think.
Sorry, I mean,
you can't find a hard one. It's just read one.
Okay.
None of them are hard. That's the point I'm trying
start
to make.
anything after 15. I guess where the curses come after 15.
Nah, he know.
I'm looking for a specific one. Deuteronomy 28 and 31. Thine ox shall be slain before thine eyes, and thou shalt not eat thereof. Thine ass shall be violently taken away before thy face, and shall not be restored to thee. Thy sheep shall be given unto thine enemies, and thou shalt have none to rescue them.
I mean, this is everything that happened, right? You lost everything. You lost your goods. You lost ownership of what you like. You remember having an ox is like having a.
That's having a gold mine.
It's like having.
That's an asset.
It's like having, let's say, $8 to $10,000.
No, facts.
Having an ox, right?
God.
You got one ox.
You got a stud.
You lost 10 bands. Oh, if you get a male, come on, that's about let's say about 15, 16 bands.
$20,000.
If you get 2 or 3 females, you're talking about $100,000 worth in property that someone's taken from you.
It's like, sir, if you let that shit just marinate for a couple years, you got you're building a population.
So now, the curse is you're gonna have that ox, and then someone's gonna take it from you.
And you want
you're gonna have that. What was the other
sheep?
One?
Sheep.
You're gonna have that sheep. Sheep feed how many people? So many people.
How many?
Hey, how much that lamb cost? $400.
Oh,
so
I remember.
One sheep, $400, right?
Like
and that was like a light one.
Oh yeah.
So imagine that's say $500 to $600.
Hey,
$500 to $600 on one sheep. Which is so much money. Man, when you're talking about one sheep, when you can have about a herd of them.
Yep.
So you're talking about 24 of them. You're talking about $24,000, man. Like, come on. Your money is getting taken away from you. Your value is getting decreased because you become nothing when you don't have anything.
And then the cold part, sir, he said, thou shalt, and it shall go to thine enemy.
So they're taking it from you. Go ahead.
I had the one I was looking for.
Go ahead, read it for me. But y'all understand that breakdown, right?
Kind.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Deuteronomy 28 and 23. And thy heaven that is over thy head shall be brass, and the earth that is under thee shall be iron.
Oh, you thought you was gonna give me with this one?
No, I remember you breaking it down.
I was like,
but it's one of the ones that ain't just like
it ain't a common one that people go
read
over.
Again, and I'll break it down for you.
Deuteronomy 28 and 23. And thy heaven that is over thy head
listen, the sky, the thing that's over your head, go ahead,
shall be brass. Go ahead. And the earth that is under thee shall be iron.
And the earth that is under you shall be iron. Now, what do you think that's talking about? If we're talking about a curse, say it. Yeah, that is. It's prison. That is your curse. Your heaven is going to be brass, and your earth is going to be iron. And that's why you know you're in prison. Your curse, a curse from God, is about 2 million black people in California, black men in California being in prison. 2 million. You think where is all the warriors and soldiers in California and they're not in ISUBK? Oh, because they're in prison.
Yep.
They're in Kern Valley. They're in San Quentin, Pelican Bay.
Folsom.
Tehachapi. They're in Donovan.
They're in West Valley down the street.
They in LA County. You feel what I'm saying? They in what's in Victorville?
Hold on,
Atlanta.
that's
Atlanta.
Oh, not to mention they got the federal prison up there.
Oh, they got in Victorville.
Yeah, Victorville has the federal prison.
When my pops was locked up, we had to go visit them. Like you got all these prisons where is the brothers in California? Oh, in jail forever. The judge think they trees and they can just live for 723 years.
Listen, look, here's the cold part. I heard, I'll never forget this. Motherfucker said, he said, man, he asked the person, man, how long you up in here? He said, ever. He said, man, listen, it's got to be a long time if you take the foe off that motherfucker.
Man, that's so long. You take the foe right off that motherfucker.
Damn.
He said, hey, I'm in here forever. Nigga.
How long you here?
Ever. Nigga, ever, nigga. Like, you didn't say forever? Like, yeah, it's a long time. You took the foe off that
Oh, that's hilarious.
I never really understood people getting charged with 3 life sentences.
Well, I mean, when you take 3 lives, that's 3 lives.
So, like, it's like this.
It's the charge.
It's the charge, but it's also this. It means if you die and for whatever reason, if they okay. So, if you die, certain people, they pronounce your death at this hour.
Right.
Say 2 minutes later, you wake the fuck up. That life sentence that you had, that you were on in that life, is over. Now you got 2 left.
Okay, but there was a devil that died and then he came back to life. And then he's arguing the fact that he served his life sentence.
I fuck with that.
But he could. But he could though. He could though, because that is the concept. They're like, and that's what they'll tell you. If you were to die and they pronounce you dead, and then 2, 3, 4 minutes, whatever, how much time come back, you wake up for whatever reason, nigga, you gotta serve the next life sentence. And if you die again, no. But look, that's the cool part. If you die again, say you had 2 life sentences. You died twice legally. They say you died twice, and they got it documented. And you wake back up, you a free man.
You ever heard this though?
That's cold as fuck.
It was a nigga that said he couldn't pay child support because he was dead.
Oh yeah,
and he was alive the whole time. he was like, why you can't pay child support?
Oh, I'm dead. I died. Yeah, real talk. And look,
he was talking to the camera like, I died.
And legitimately, if he really could prove that, had a case.
Yeah, but anyways, getting back to where we was at. The curses and things that happen in the Bible. Right. That was talking about prison, man. That precept was talking about prison. And you go look at our black men that are in prison in California and across the country. But we talking about California. When I say 2 million, my bad, I mean across the country. There are so many black men in California locked up, or soldiers in there, man, straight up. Doing
California in is the prison capital,
in
sir.
The shoe. 15 years, 10 years. Like, this is great. Yeah,
there's a lot of us in prison.
Facts, man.
This is the prison capital. You go up that Grapevine. If you go to Bakersfield, you go to, I'm talking about, what are all these cities up there? They got so many. I can't even think of them right now. Kern Valley. That's still Bakersfield. Kern Valley.
What's the one in Santa Rita?
Santa Rita. What is that?
What's the one in the Bay? Oh, y'all know what I'm talking about. Everybody knows.
Like it's not a game. Like we got.
You got it. Pull it.
Isaiah 42 and 22.
Mm-hmm.
But this is people robbed and spoiled.
There's another prison precept right here. Go ahead.
There are all of them snared in holes.
Snared in what?
Holes.
This is the people robbed and spoiled. Spoiled means to be destroyed. You are stolen and destroyed, and you're stored in. What does it say?
But this is a people robbed and spoiled.
Uh-huh.
There are all of them snared in holes.
Snared in holes. You're trapped in a hole. In a hole. First of all, where they put you when you do something wrong against a CO? They put you in a hole, right?
23-hour lockdown.
That's
shoe
what they
program, nigga.
Yeah, that shit.
They call it the hole.
Hot box. Come on, sis. Yes. We talking about 120-degree weather.
Man.
You feel me? For 2 days.
And you wonder why that nigga got out of that bitch and he was dead.
Come on. Or you wonder why niggas is dark skinned.
Yeah.
Up. Niggas is dark skinned for, you like, nah, he wasn't like that when he was born, but this shit burned into his blood.
Nigga,
That's why you a nigga, first of all. Hello, y'all ain't even hearing me though.
My skin is black upon me.
Yeah, you
and my bones burn.
30 and
Come
30.
on, man. Hello.
Man, listen.
I didn't want to sound like a pastor though. Pastor be like, y'all ain't here.
He said, y'all don't even understand.
Yeah, y'all don't even understand me, goddamn. Hit him with the... Go ahead though. Read it.
Isaiah 42 and 22. But this is a people robbed and spoiled. They are all of them snared in holes. They are hid in prison houses.
Hid in where?
Prison houses.
They are hid in prison. Why are they hid? We don't ever see them.
Man.
We don't ever get to see these cats, man. What family member visits their person in prison forever? They don't. I'm sorry. Right. It sounds good, right? Hey, I'm gonna come see you. No, I'm not.
The letters don't even last.
Nah.
Come on,
Listen,
man.
No, they don't. They're hid. Why you think people that come out of prison be fucked up mentally?
Bruh.
They ain't the same.
Never.
Never the same.
They are not the same, brother. Like, I'm sorry.
They're absolutely
You know,
programmed.
prison is built to break you in 30 days. It's built. Yeah. So you're giving brothers 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. They're broken.
And then you wonder why they come back. It's because they can never truly, not all of them, some do, but a lot can never truly normalize their life again.
No.
And so and this is not a
You
joke.
gotta have a strong mind.
Yeah, you gotta have a strong mind. There's certain brothers, and I never really thought about it until like recently. I be watching a lot of prison shit because I like to understand what's going on with the mentality, because we're gonna be in that bitch real soon. But some people can't even react without being told what to do.
Facts.
Like, oh, we can't do what? Like, oh, I can do that? Like, brother, like, go do that. I apologize. I'm so used to being told and being confined in a space where my movement was dictated by what they felt was necessary.
I literally knew someone who went to prison when he was 14, got out at 27, never had sex.
That shit sound like YA life.
Never had sex in his life.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
I know it was good the first time though.
Like, and I'm talking about with a female. Who knows? He won't never tell you if some man in there raped him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but they don't even talk about that. Like, that shit.
Nigga go do. Listen, he be 37 years old, get out of prison, never had sex with a woman.
But got fresh braids.
Yeah. No, but I mean, this is a real thing though.
No, but I'm saying you seen that skit with the nigga came out of prison with fresh braids.
But who did your shit, bro? You talking about on Big John shit? Like, and who braided your hair? He's like, oh yeah, the homie. You're like, what? What?
Like, you don't see nothing wrong with that?
Oh, you came straight here?
Like, you didn't stop nowhere.
Yeah. He's like, nah, what? I just got out.
But we're not laughing at you to like make a mockery of you. We're laughing because it's like, damn, it's a sad situation that you can't be in this conversation with us because you don't even understand the mental and the strain and the destruction that was placed upon you.
If I could, man, I didn't know family members, like literally family members, to tell me like, oh shit, yeah, when y'all come see me, just let me know when you come, get my hair braided and shit. And it's like, and you know, my mom like, that's gay. And in his mind, he like, they're institutionalized. This is normal.
Right.
Like getting your hair braided by your homie is normal. Like, oh yeah,
it's a part of the lifestyle.
And it's like, oh yeah, the homie did my shit. This shit straight, huh? It's like, yeah, it is. It's very good.
Yeah, but I don't want to tell you that it's very gay too.
Come on, you want to switch gears a little bit?
Where you want to go with it?
Come on. It's crazy.
I hope y'all rocking with us, man. We got a lot of shit we talking about, man. Look, this welcome to a little dose of this West Coast.
Both.
Oh, okay. No sweat. Let's get into can you be an Israelite and Muslim?
Fuck no. Fucking what kind of shit is that's an oxymoron? Can I be gay and straight?
Let's move quick on that. Go ahead, Thamar.
Because you got a lot of Muslims that know they're Israel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Can I tell you something? No, man, go ahead. You finish?
I was just gonna say, like, there's a newspaper where, you know, of course, Farrakhan watched Commander Junior Hana, but Farrakhan said, you know, he don't bring out the Quran.
He only quote the Bible.
Yeah. And he was like, we're the children of Israel, and everybody, but they Muslim.
That's so heavy. I done seen that so many times. One, I'd be like, what are y'all doing? Yeah. So we in Vegas, right?
Mm-hmm.
And these sisters I'm with Dawada and Duwaryala. We just come out of the council.
Shout out to my niggas, man.
Yeah. So we came out the council and Sister C was like, what y'all into? You know, like asking us what y'all into. I'm like, oh yeah, we Hebrew Israelites. You know, got my highest ranking man. The brother's like, you know, I'm talking. I'm like, mind you, usually I'd be like, why y'all pointing at me? Y'all talk, first of all. But I talk, they was like, Cat. I was like, okay, yeah, we Hebrew Israelites, woo. And they're like, yeah, so what's that mean? They asking about the shit. And I said, oh yeah, this is shit of David. You know what I mean? We in the SUBCRIBE. We believe that the Bible is for Blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians. That's what we teach. That's what we all over the country and all that. So one of the sisters goes, and one sister's interested. I'm like, yeah. I said, this is the brother number. I said, call this number. If you from out here? She's like, yeah. She's like, I'll call this brother right here. I gave him Shabal's number. And the other sister goes, so you like Farrakhan? I said Farrakhan. I said, what do you mean? She's like, because I'm Muslim. Like, she got an attitude. So I'm like, I see the hostility, right? I'm like, okay.
Fuck that mean?
Yeah. I'm like, do I like Farrakhan? She's like, yeah. Like, do y'all fuck with Farrakhan? I'm like, nah, we don't fuck with the religion, but them is brothers though. You know what I mean? I think Farrakhan's supposed to be a white man.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
From Farad and shit.
Right, I'm not sure, but the brothers in the FOI are niggas though. They Israelites.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm like, I said, them are our brothers, but we don't believe in the Quran. We don't believe in the religion of Islam. We need them brothers to come and turn to being who they are. Mm-hmm. And she go, walk off, attitude, like stupid. She's like, come on, girl. I'm like, all right, you know, I said, hey, ain't no sweat. I see you got something on your hand, shalom. So when you say that, the ignorance behind knowing thinking you know something and you really don't know anything. And her is very mild. She's a mild knowing. They look like whores. They look like whores. They didn't represent Islam the correct way. I wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? So maybe if I seen some sisters in some whole whatever, maybe I can respect it a little more and they would be a little more respectful. I don't know. But they be whores too. I've seen them in Philly. I've been to Philly where there's women in that full thing, whores.
Yeah.
Facts. You feel what I'm saying? So can you be Israelite and Muslim? Yes. The answer is yes. Can you be black? Can you be a Judite and believe in Islam? Yes, you can. But you should not, but you're breaking the laws of God. Because being an Israelite is being who your father is. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
It ain't had nothing to do with religion.
All right.
You get what I'm saying? Some of our brothers and sisters are in these religions. Can you be a Christian and an Israelite? Yes, you can.
Right.
Can you be in the ISUBK? Hell no. Does that make it clear?
Right.
Right. You know, you are an Israelite. Who you are, what your father is who you are. But can you be in the ISUBK? No. You got to stop being a Muslim.
Right.
You got to stop being a Christian. You got to stop being an atheist. You got to stop being a homosexual and a drug dealer. You got to stop these things, right?
Mm-hmm.
But can you? Yes, because your bloodline speaks to who you are, not your religion. You understand? So the question to the answer is yes, you can be an Israelite and a Muslim. And a Muslim, because being an Israelite, you can't change. Being a Muslim,
by blood.
You can stop doing.
Yeah, one is by blood and the other is by choice.
You understand?
Kind of
You know what I'm saying? That was a twist.
Real tough.
Yeah.
They wasn't ready for that.
Yeah.
One's by
they wasn't
blood.
ready for that, right?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, first of all, and then let's take it one step further. Fruit of Islam. Are y'all doing what them Sunnis is doing?
Hell no, ain't no fucking Sunni.
Are y'all
want
doing,
to be.
Right. And y'all know what a Sunni is. A Sunni is an extremist. Right?
Absolutely.
An extreme Muslim who is willing to blow himself up. They call Ishmael a wild man.
Mm-hmm.
Right or wrong?
Right.
They called him a wild man, meaning he is willing to die for the cause.
Nigga, Allah.
He's a martyr, right? He's a martyr for Islam.
For that Quran.
For that Quran.
Because he think he
he's a
getting
martyr.
ready to get 40 versions.
70.
72.
He about to get 72?
Yeah, 72.
Okay, 72 virgins. Wouldn't you go be a martyr?
Shit.
If you believe that?
They don't. If I could, like, man, them FOI guys or you know what I mean, Farrakhan dudes, like they be smooth face,
Come on,
clean, you know, try clean.
They trying to appeal.
Y'all killed Malcolm X. Malcolm X was a traitor
Yeah, he was.
to Islam. Now the people like they killed Malcolm X. Malcolm X was a great man. Listen, I'm not in the Muslim. I'm not a Muslim. Never been.
Right.
But I can say from an unbiased speculation and facts that Malcolm X was a traitor to the Nation of Islam.
He was a disloyal son.
He was disloyal.
Mm.
And what do you do with disloyal sons when you don't? When you're not disciplined with the work of the Lord or by the bylaws of what we live by, you act like a nigga. And when I say act like a nigga, you act like how the white man thinks you will act.
Yep.
And you kill somebody.
Yep.
And that's why they can never be us, because we wouldn't kill nobody that leaves the truth unless there'll be 100 niggas dead, 1,000 niggas dead.
Fuck, you straight like that.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, man, we gotta get rid of that
there
nigga.
wouldn't be fake Israelite groups.
Right.
Would there be a fake Israelite group?
Nope.
Around?
Them niggas be done. Like at that Commander Johanna.
Hold on.
Thank
Commander Johanna, but listen, thank you, Commander Johanna. But Christ said forbade them not.
You feel me?
Thousands of years ago.
Because they got work. They have their work to do too. And you better believe we understand the fucking scriptures.
Come on, and ain't that what they said?
Okay.
Ain't that what Christ said?
Man.
Didn't Christ say forbade them not?
Listen.
So why don't Islam quote that scripture? They quote all the other damn scriptures.
You know why?
They forbade everything and kill everybody that moves, that speaks against Farrakhan and Elijah Muhammad.
Yep.
And Elijah Muhammad, I guess he had young wives and they was mad at him.
15-year-olds.
15?
Yep.
15, 14-year-olds.
Yeah, so is that true?
That's
yes,
true.
facts.
So he was a child molester.
Yeah.
That's
and they protected a child molester.
Yep.
And that's why Malcolm was like kind of like
that's what pushed Malcolm to get out of that shit,
Yeah.
because he started exposing that shit.
Right.
Yeah. So now that makes them a nation of child molesters.
Yep.
Right.
Because if your leader is that, then you are.
And you represent it, and you got to deal with the stain of it.
Yeah.
You got to. And it ain't nobody's fault but yours.
Well, that's good.
Because you allowed it. You know what I mean?
Them brothers just got exonerated, right?
Shit, I wouldn't be
55
surprised.
years later?
Yeah.
Because they killed Malcolm X?
That
just happened.
Oh, so it's past the statute of limitation?
Well, no, they just served their time.
Oh, so that just means the truth is gonna come out even more.
Yeah.
Now they're gonna talk about, we killed that nigga, but we had to do it for this purpose.
That's
They can't go to jail for it.
Let's switch gears. What does it mean to be Jewish?
What does it mean to be Jewish? It means to be fake.
What does it mean to be Jewish? ISH, the water sis.
Right.
To be like.
To be like.
Shout out on my nigga. What's my brother name in Texas, man? Goddamn. Malakwaf, right?
Oh, that's my nigga.
He sent me some video.
Texas.
Instagram. It's like some GD cat was like, the cop pulled him over.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, he said he was Jewish?
He said,
I
so
seen
you a
that
GD?
shit.
He's like, I'm Jewish. And I was like, that's manifold. I tell you, man, that's manifold. It really ain't manifold, but it's like he is a Jew.
Yeah, real talk.
He is a Jew.
But he was.
What does it mean to be Jewish? It means to be white.
Right?
It means to carry a fake sense of identity, which you don't identify with. Your ish means to be like. If that shirt is blackish, it's not black.
It's not black.
You know what I mean?
It's something like it.
Yeah. If you're in the give me some more ish.
Grayish.
Yeah, grayish is good. Give me another analogy. If you are, I don't know. Anytime you add ish to something that's a word, that means you're not of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can't say I'm Israelite-ish. Right? But there is people that think they're Israelite-ish, like Ethiopians. Ethiopians think they're Israelites, but they're not. Give me another ish, please, somebody. Give me one more example and I'm done.
Shit.
You from Bayish. You're Bayish. What part of the Bay you from? Fresno. That's not that you're ish. You're ish.
Niggas say, I'm from Modesto.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. Nigga, you are not from
You're ish.
Yeah.
Right? You're
Central California.
like
You try to identify something,
if
but
you're a
you're
fake
not.
Israelite, you're ISUPK-ish.
Damn.
You get what I'm saying? You're ISUPK-ish.
That's a fact, though.
Right,
That's
wrong.
a fact.
Damn, that
want-
shit
come-
cold.
Hey,
Hey,
you better,
look,
hey,
you gotta quote that.
yeah.
If you're a
But-
faker,
Your ISUPK-ish. So the ish on it is to be like. You want to be like us, but you're not. Right?
Yeah.
So the ish part of it takes out the realness of who you think you are. So now, to be Jewish is to be white. To be Jewish is to be Polish, Russian,
Right.
right? Give me another one. Give me
Swedish.
It's another one in there.
Turkish.
Scottish. Not Scottish. But Turkish is good.
Turkish.
Polish. Did I say
Polish. Kind.
Like all these things are mashed into who a Jew is, because a Jew is really a
Vagabond.
he's from Poland.
Those
right?
Germanic nations.
Yeah, Poland, southern Russia, all these places that circumference one. Those are Jewish people.
Mm.
When you say Jewish, that's the people that stole. So now let's ask this question: how did they even start to begin to be the people that are called Jewish today? Does anybody know the answer to that?
Huh?
How did they begin to be called the so-called Jewish people today?
I
How
got you.
are these white people Jewish? How are we the Jews, right?
I got you. But they are now classified as it.
As a Jewish people.
Oh, that's easy.
Go
It's
ahead.
because what they did is
I'll give you
I'll
the
say
answer
this.
whenever you're
What
ready.
they did is they studied our laws.
That's facts.
And what they found out is how the laws could benefit their nation. And what they did during the time frames of the early 1900s, I think this is really when they were kind of established. They still were kind of a separate nation at that time, but they realized how that could be beneficial. And so they adopted, that's where you get the whole term culture vulture, and you get all the different things from the president of the United Arab Emirates, what's his name? Abdul Gamal Nasser, where he was like, yo, there'll never be peace in the Middle East because the Jews left black but came back white. It was because what they decided to do is they realized how our laws benefited them against every other nation, and how it made everyone else empathize with us. And because of the Holocaust, because of the so-called Holocaust, because that was a situation, and this is one of the things, we don't glorify the death of anyone. But I also have to think in a warlike mind state. You put yourself in this situation. You went to war with these people, and you were causing destruction to these Germans, and you were doing all kind of things to them destructive, and you wanted people to sympathize for you. You put yourself in a situation to where you were able to now be glorified, sympathized, and overall you were able to overtake the just everything, where we looked at you as these people and we tried to associate you because of this recent event as we considered as a tragedy. But Salakia,
Okay.
that's how I understood it to be.
It comes from the oppression, right?
Yeah, kind.
To be called himself to be a Jewish person was the oppression that they was given, right? That's why this certain oppression in, I think, in the 1940s, right?
Mm-hmm.
When it first started, that's what they were Jewish before this. First of all, they took it on. I forget what year, but they started to believe that they were superior, the superior race.
When they're in the Khazars.
Come on,
Yeah.
The Khazarian
from
Empire, yeah.
Yes, that's where that comes from, right? So they started to take that on and started to gain strength. They first oppressed the Germans.
Yeah.
When you talking about the Germans, right? What the Germans did to the Jewish, and people hate fucking Adolf Hitler, right? Adolf, hello, young Dolph, like. But anyway, his name is Adolf though. But they hated the Germans. They oppressed the Germans, and the Germans flipped it on them, and the Germans tried to destroy them, right? And they took that oppression, they took all that, and they made themselves the people of the Bible. The Jewish man thinks he's the people that came out of Egypt.
Right.
Mhm.
Go ahead.
And there was this Jewish cat on YouTube or TikTok when it was live, and I was just listening. And this one fake Israelite, he was telling like, "Nah, you're not the Jew. and he was just butchering it. He did a horrible job explaining why black people are the real Jews, of course, because he was ISUPK-ish. And the Jewish cat, he made it convincing. Like, if you didn't know the truth, he's like, there's no way you can be a Jew. I'm the Jew. We're Jewish. We've always been Jews. You know how they talk and shit.
Yeah.
And he was just
especially those ones.
Yeah, he was like super Jewish.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he was just breaking it down
I'm
like
waiting
that.
till the day I battle that motherfucker.
And Atala Yahudi.
Yeah. Come on.
You are not a Jew.
You're not a Jew. What's the other one when you black unto the earth? Quadar Alarata.
Right.
Is it La Arata?
La Arata.
La Arata.
Dar Laharataza, yeah.
Black unto the earth.
Solomon was that Psalm
Jeremiah 14:2.
Psalms, what was that? I thought it was Psalm Solomon 1:5.
That's how he said in Yiddish.
Yeah.
Atala Yahudi.
What's the one that Jeremiah Dosi Khaled?
Oh, Adumi Khaled.
Adumi Khaled.
Leprous dog.
What did he say? You're not the Jew?
No, Adumi Khaled.
Yeah.
That means leprous dog.
Is that what Jeremiah said?
I don't know. I know that means
like, Dosi Khaled.
I don't know. Oh, you talking about the Jewish boy crying?
Yeah.
I can't. I don't remember.
I'm trying to remember that shit.
Understood.
Yeah,
he understood.
That's another.
We got to find out.
The way he got on him too, though, that shit was cold.
Yeah, cry, white boy.
Yeah. He said, "Look at him, he's crying."
He said, "You better not."
Right.
You better not.
Yo, he said, "How could you?"
He said, "Give Hitler a hand."
Yo,
matter of fact, give Hitler a hand right now.
Right there,
Hey, give Hitler a hand. Shit.
Listen.
Am I applauding the death of so many Jewish people? No, I'm not. That's not what it's about, man. But damn, why would you steal our identity and make us feel like you are the superior one? You know what I'm saying? When Jewish people love black people so much, they keep them so close to them because they know that they are the real Israelites, man. You go fact, right or wrong?
All them top people that own them record companies and top movie directors, Jewish. Goldberg, Spielberg, Jewish.
Yeah, and Church and Children too.
Right.
Weinstein.
Right.
Come on, man. Y'all want to get to the next one?
Yeah, what we on?
I think we on the last one right here.
Excuse me.
The Gentile breakdown. Well, of course, this is a long breakdown. We're not going to go way into it. But let's just talk about who can be saved from God and who cannot. Right? Who are the Gentiles according to the Bible, right? I'll break it down for you. Can I get Gentile right here, please, Dr. Sharp? Can I get Gentile and can I get
You want Hellenist or you want Gentile?
I want Gentile because Gentile is the word we're dealing with, right?
Okay.
So let's deal with Gentile and let's deal with
we got Grecian, we got
Grecian
Hellenist,
next.
Right?
And then also give me heathen.
Heathen.
So give me these words. Gentile in the Bible, and I'm gonna explain it to y'all real quick. A Gentile in the Bible is known to be a person that is a non-Israelite and also is known to be a person who is an Israelite that grew up like a heathen, right? People in America, like myself and everybody in this room, because we was not born in the truth, we are Gentiles. Because according to the Bible, right or wrong? We grew up in America in a lifestyle believing that we can celebrate Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween. We believe that we were African Americans. We believe that we're Africans. Yep. We believe that the white man is a man that we should love. Serve other gods. We believe that God loved everybody. That's a Gentile mindset. And that's how we grew in this place. And that's why Paul is so important. Paul is so important because he was a brother who was going to go speak to the Gentiles. Because why? Why him? Because he spoke the language that we spoke. He did not speak the brothers that were Gentiles that grew up in give me some cities. Antioch, right? Ephesus,
Corinth,
Turkey, Corinth,
Galatia,
the cities that circumference Rome, right?
Yeah.
Asia Minor.
All the places in Asia Minor as far as Antioch and all those other places, right? So now these people spoke the language of the people that they lived by, just like how we speak English, because we were conquered by the European, and we speak English. Just like the Spanish were conquered by the Spaniards. They speak Spanish, right? So now, us together as brothers, as Israelite brothers, we speak the language of our conqueror. You understand? So now Paul, his mission with his men was to go to them. And he changed the Gentiles' lives that he found that were brothers, right?
Right.
Changed their life, showed them what it was, and they became priests of God. You know what I'm saying?
That's heavy.
Go ahead.
If I could, because people take away the pedigree and the great work Paul did when they say that he just taught white people, Chinese people.
No, he taught the niggas.
He taught niggas who didn't know they was niggas.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And in the midst of teaching niggas that he also had to deal with the backlash of Jerusalem.
What command Jehan to do? He taught niggas that didn't know they was niggas.
Right.
Command Jehan's and Benjamin, Paul's and Benjamin. That's neither nor here or there.
Yeah.
I'm joking. I wouldn't do it. I'm Salaki.
No, look. I know where you're going with. I get you. I go.
No. Hell no.
I
That was
get
carnalism.
you. No, I know what you're saying though.
Yeah. Y'all
Can
get what
I-
I'm saying.
But look.
Niggas hate that, like,
Not
don't
only
do that.
though they used to say Paul was a Roman.
Yeah.
Paul was a Roman. That's why he taught the Gentiles.
He was a perfect man for the job.
Perfect man.
But
for
I got
the
a
job.
precept, sir. And this precept is always.
Hold on. Let me break down the concept of the Gentiles.
I got
Am
you.
I done with it or
No, you.
So now he found these brothers, right? He found these brothers, and these brothers that grew up as Gentiles turned their life around, followed Paul, and became these men that serve God. I'm talking about serious brothers who grew up like just look at us. Look at how we grew up. We were one way, and now we're this way. And that's what these men were in those cities, surrounding cities. Imagine you went from this city to this city to this city to that city, and he raised up a whole bunch of brothers. So when you go back to Acts 2 and 5 and you bring these brothers together, they was learning from every damn language. They was hearing the truth in their language. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
So now,
Acts the 2nd chapter.
yeah, we talking about the Pentecost,
The day of Pentecost,
right?
Yeah,
So now that was the work of the Lord. Miracle. Come on, brother. A miracle. You feel what I'm saying? So don't tell me that those were white people, because let me tell you something. It only could have been white people if that's what you're saying. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Mhm.
There only could have been white people if that's what you're saying, and that makes you a racist.
Facts.
That's how you know it wasn't white people.
Facts.
But go ahead. You got the precept?
This is the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary, page 195.
Yeah.
The word Gentiles. Usually,
Well, go ahead. I'm here.
it means a non-Israelite people.
Usually, it does mean a non-Israelite person. Usually. Not all the time. In this sense, it wasn't talking about that. You feel what I'm saying? Go ahead. Do I need any more?
That's
it, right?
That's really what you don't really need too much.
Usually, it does mean a non-Israelite person, but not all the time.
So that's the point, sir.
You feel what I'm saying?
You people that
Usually.
think it is all the time are mistaken.
Come on. So now, can you give me
I got
that
you.
one?
Oh, you want Grecians?
We're going to a little bit of Gentile if you don't mind.
Okay.
Can you give me the precept where Paul was mistaken for the African?
Egyptian?
An Egyptian. I think it's in Romans, the 29th chapter, I believe. Or what? I think one of the Galatians, one of the late chapters. Right? So now, give me the other one.
You want Grecians, right?
Yes, Grecian. So now, it's so important. This is one of my favorite topics. I told Type of One this before, and I probably told Quan for sure. Gentiles, this breakdown is my favorite thing in the world because it's the one that erases the thought of thinking that God is with everybody when he's only with one.
Yep.
You feel what I'm saying? This is only one. Please don't. I have a Gentile breakdown that will kill your life.
Yep.
In my phone. We're not gonna go into it tonight, but it would ruin your whole thought process of even believing in the Bible anymore.
Yeah, we can go.
You know what I mean?
And it's so cool. We go to New to the Old Testament.
Yeah, I most of my shit is in the Old Testament.
Yep. Just to
So like, let's not even do that to murder your mind, because I want you to think that you still got a chance. I'm sick like.
Who's Hosea? I just want to say that real quick.
Where you at?
I want
You got that one?
I got Grecian.
What precept you looking for?
Egyptian.
Okay. No,
You looking for it?
go ahead.
Greece or Grecians.
Mhm.
Grecians. Grecia is a Greece, the home of the Hellenists.
The home of the what?
The Hellenists,
Go ahead.
Greeks,
The Hellenists, Greeks, go ahead.
and Grecians, however, are to be distinguished. Greeks are generally those of Hellenic race.
Keep going.
But the word may be used to indicate non-Jews.
What?
Non-Jews, foreigners, and aliens. Grecians were Greek-speaking Jews.
Greek-speaking what?
Greek-speaking Jews.
Wait, goddamn, what the hell is a Jew? You didn't say Jewish, did you?
No, I said Jew.
Give me Jeremiah 14:2 real quick. Just show me what a Jew is, if you don't mind.
Con, I got you covered right now. I got you. You said Jeremiah 14:2?
Yeah, Jeremiah 14:2. I got you.
I got it right here. Jeremiah chapter 14, verse 2.
What, mind you said these cats were Greek-speaking Jews?
Greek-speaking Jews.
Greek-speaking Jews, right? Oh, no sweat. Go ahead.
Jeremiah chapter 14, verse 2. Actually, I'm going to start at verse 1. Salakia.
Yeah, first one.
Verse 1. The word of the Lord that cometh to Jeremiah concerning the dearth. Judah mourneth. The gates thereof are languish.
Mm-hmm.
They are black.
They are what?
They are black.
They are what?
They are black.
Come on, man. These Jews are what?
They are black.
These Jews are what?
They are black.
I mean, come on.
Unto the ground.
Unto the what?
Unto the ground.
Kodar la arataza?
Kodar
la arataza.
Kodar hala arataza, right?
Kodar la arataza.
Kodar la arataza.
Black onto the earth. They are white.
They are black.
They are pink.
They are black.
They are brown.
They are black.
Come on, who is called black in America today?
Man.
You feel what I'm saying? You talking about black people in America? Listen, the Indian man is black, and he is darker than us.
Natives? You talking about the East Indian?
East Indian.
Them niggas black.
Them Asians, ain't yellow a derivative of brown?
Brown, you damn right. And some of them ain't yellow, some of them dark.
Come on. Especially them
Listen,
them
the
Shanghai
only
ones.
the yellow only comes from colorism, because they were trying to see if they can pure their race to be more like white people. And that, that's a whole nother conversation. You got Asian black people over there.
Acts 21.
But they still Asian. They Moabites, but they just ain't us.
So now, can we get Paul? Let me break this down. You hold that, please.
Which one you want?
Jeremiah 14:2.
I got you.
They are what?
They are black.
So the Jews are black. What are the Jewish? Can you find Jewish?
Nah.
I know you can. You feel me?
ISH is to be like. It is made up.
I know you can't find that the Jewish people are black, because it's not in there.
And the Jew, like them scholarly Jewish folks, they know they're not the real Jews.
Listen,
they know, because when you show them Jeremiah 14:2, it's pointing to the word Kodar is for black is dark skinned.
Yeah, and then
so what they got to say to that?
There a lot of them fake Jews, the ones that think they know something that really don't.
Means curse.
No, they that's why they wear all black.
That's their way of getting in the.
Now that's racist.
That's crazy.
That is sincerely racist and delusional.
And that goes to the point where they try to force themselves to fit things,
fit the characteristics.
Right.
That's very racist,
and that's why the 13th tribe was so hard. It was hurting to their feelings when Arthur Kosher. He said if they were a part of the 12 tribes, there had to be a 13th one, because they couldn't be part of the 12 tribes.
And he was Jewish.
Exactly.
I'll give you this though. The Amalekites are the number one tribe in the white race.
Yep, right behind the Germans,
but just not ours. But go ahead.
Acts 21:36.
This is your savior. This is your white man Paul that you love so much. Go ahead.
Acts 21:37. And as Paul was to be led into the castle, he said unto the chief captain, May I speak unto thee? Who said, Canst thou speak Greek? Are not thou that Egyptian?
That what?
Egyptian.
That what?
Egyptian.
Go ahead.
which before these days made us an uproar.
What does an Egyptian look like?
Dark skin.
Man.
You know who are the Egyptians, right?
The Sudanese, the
Sudanese.
Ethiopians.
Yeah, no, you said it right. Sudanese. You know how dark skinned the Sudanese are?
Dark.
I work with a Sudanese cat.
Damn.
But I gotta say both because they got Nubia in there too, though.
No, but they originally are
from Sudanese.
yes.
Sudanese.
They are the darkest. I'm talking about glow in the dark.
And a lot of them bald headed too, like the motherfucking pictures that they put up and whatnot too.
Yeah, his cat had dreads, but yes, for sure. They are dark as hell, tall as hell, lengthy as hell.
Mm-hmm.
So you telling me Paul was probably a dark skinned, lengthy brother?
It's a tall brother.
Yeah, lengthy as hell too.
Yeah.
Skinny, tall black nigga.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
It was Benjamin.
Yeah, you know,
it's like it.
You know, hate homosexuals.
Yeah, real talk.
But look, man, we're not gonna hold y'all. You want to pull? Y'all didn't want to pull more precepts? I can go on all night about the Gentile, but we over the 2 hours.
I just wanted to pull one more precept.
But we can go over this next week for sure.
It's 2 Corinthians.
We'll be here till 2 in the morning breaking 11. This shit.
Should I hold it or what?
Salaki, brother, my bad.
Nah,
hold that. We're gonna go over this next week.
Because this is
we can get one more if y'all want. Y'all got one heavy one.
This one heavy.
Gentiles. I'll wait.
I'll wait. I mean,
let's wait.
Yeah, because hold on, verse 22. It's verse 21.
Nah, hold that.
Yeah. With that,
hold that. Hey, you know what I mean? Hey, the water for rocking with us. We went over a little time a little bit. Appreciate y'all. We'll see y'all next Thursday, man. Rock with us. We're gonna be rocking at 10 o'clock. It's gonna be heavy again. You know what I mean? With that, shalom. Give it up to Captain Quan. Give it up to Officer Dapawan. We rocking. Shalom. We'll see y'all next week.